wants a black Grand National. Fuck being rational, give them what they ask for. It's not enough. Few solid niggas left, but it's not enough. Few bitches that'll really step, but it's not enough. Say you bigger than myself, but it's not enough. I get on their ass. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I make them niggas mad. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I take the G-Pad. Yeah, watch a nigga do it. We survived outside, all from the music, nigga. What? They like, what he on? This the Alpha and Omega, bitch. Welcome home. This is not a song, this is a revelation, how to get a nigga gone. Teach you a man, baby, I don't understand, baby. Pay your bill and make you feel protected like I can, baby. Teach you something if you need correction, that's the plan, baby. Don't put your life in these weird niggas' hands, baby. Whoa! It's not enough. Few solid niggas left, but it's not enough. Few bitches that'll really step, but it's not enough. Say you bigger than myself, but it's not enough. I get on their ass. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I make them niggas mad. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I take the G-Pad. Yeah, watch a nigga do it. We survived outside, all from the music, nigga. What? Hey, turn this TV off. Ain't with my type activities, then don't you get involved. Hey, what? How many shit I seen? Send them all. Take a risk or take a trip. You know I'm tripping for my dog. Who you with? Couple sergeants and lieutenants for the get back. This revolution been televised. I fell through with the knickknacks. Hey, young nigga, get your chili up. Yeah, I meant that. Hey, black out if they act out. Yeah, I did that. Hey, what's up, though? I hate a bitch that's hating on a bitch, and they both hoes. I hate a nigga hating on them niggas, and they both broke. If you ain't coming for no chili, what you come for? Nigga feel like he entitled, cause he knew me since a kid. Bitch, I cut my granny off and she don't see it how I see it. Got a big mouth, but he lack big ideas. Send him to the moon, that's just how I feel, yelling. It's not enough. Few solid niggas left, but it's not enough. Few bitches that'll really step, but it's not enough. Say you bigger than myself, but it's not enough. Hey, hey, Monster! Niggas acting bad, but somebody gotta do it. Got my foot up on the gas, but somebody gotta do it. Turn this TV off, turn this TV off. 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 Ain't no other king in this rap thing, they siblings. Nothing but my children. One shot, they disappearing. I'm in a city where the flag be getting thrown like it was pass interference. Padlock around the building. Crash pulling up an unmarked truck just to play freeze tag. With a bone to pick like it was sea bass. So when I made it out, I made about 50K from a show. Trying to show niggas the ropes before they hung from a rope. I'm prophetic. They only talk about it, how I get it. Only good for saving face, seen the cosmetics. How many heads I gotta take to level my aesthetics? Hurry up and get your muscle up. We up the plyometric. Nigga ran up out of Luxonessa up the highest metric. The city just made it sweet, you could diabetic. They mouth get full of deceit, let these cowards tell it. Walk in New Orleans with the etiquette of LA yelling Monster! Oh man, niggas acting bad, but somebody gotta do it. Got my foot up on the gas, but somebody gotta do it. Turn this TV off, turn this TV off. Turn this TV off, turn this TV off. Turn this TV off, turn this TV off. Turn this TV off, turn this TV off.
Shit get crazy, scary, spooky, hilarious. 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 Crazy, scary, spooky, hilarious.
Psst, I see that. God knows. I am reincarnated. I was stargazing. Life goes on. I need her, my babies. Woke up looking for the Broccoli. High key, keep a horn on me. That could my seat. IP ownership. The blueprint is by me. Mr. Get Off. I get off at my feet. Nigga couldn't try me in a tri-state. Buddy pass, but I get him splashed till he hydrated. Bounce out, know he spook town, eyes dilated. I got the money and the power, both gyrated. I feel good, get the fuck out my face. Look good, but she don't got no ties. I walked in, walked out with the size. Man, don't let me know what the price. What the fuck? I got hits, I got bucks, I got new paper cuts, I got friends, I got foes, but they all sitting ducks. Hit his turf and get cracking, double back like a deluxe. 50 deep, but it ain't deep enough. Fuck a plate, there you go, beat him up. Falling from a money tree, and it grew throughout the month. Spit a loogie at the camera, speed off, yes, us. I feel good, get the fuck out my face. Look good, but she don't got no ties. I walked in, walked out with the size. Man, don't let me know what the price. Squabble up, squabble up, squabble up, squabble up, squabble up. squabble up, squabble up, squabble up. Hold up, where you from? My bitch, I'm finna go dumb. Sideways, bunk skunk, fever. I'm on one. Thunk, baby, rockin' it. Quid pro quo, what you want, cause I'm watching it. Work on the flow, let me know if you clocking it. Brody won't go, but I know that he popping it. It was wolf tickets on sale till I silenced it. Pipe down, young, these some whole other politics. Bitch with him and some bitch in him, that's a lot of bitch. Don't hit him, he got kids with him, my apologies. Ghetto child, here was Blackie Mouse with a Smirnoff. High, we outside, war they about to kill him off. Blaps on blaps, it's a fact, this a brick or all. Tell me why the fuck you niggas rap if it's fictional. Tell me why the fuck you niggas fed if you criminal. A dot, can I get a drop? I'm like nigga nah.
What's up, chat?
With Premium, you get to focus on the music. Explore a vast catalog of millions of songs without hearing ads. Or
Thanks, bitch. Cause I'm hearing the ad right now and you just kind of fucked up that vibe for me. But that's all, it's all cool. It's all cool. It's all cool. What's good with y'all, chat? What's good with y'all, chat? How y'all doing? It's the Wednesday. It's Wednesday now, boy. You know what I'm saying? That Super Bowl came and went. A lot. It was a lot. I would like for this to not be saying, like, doing shit right now. Could we go, like... Damn. What's up, Raptors? What's good, my boy? Let's do this. Let's put that on pause for a second. All right, there we go. I don't want to hear that. Bam, there we go. Back to this. Cool. I ain't trying to hear no fly Eagles fly, man. I'm not even a Chiefs fan, but because the Eagles in my division, I did not want them to win whatsoever, bro. I didn't want them to win at all. I'm so pissed. But not really. Am I happy for the Eagles? No. Not at all. I'm not happy for the Eagles because they in my division. They my division rival. But at the same time, I'm not mad that the Eagles won. You feel me? Fuck you mean? Yeah. But it's all good. It was a good W by the Eagles. They definitely went out there and whooped their ass. The Chiefs didn't really seem like they needed to be out there anyway because they just weren't good all season. Very fluky wins by them. But, the bird, shitting on all your little turds. But outside of that, it wasn't too bad. Wasn't too bad. Damn, book. QP ski. All of my bitches is pretty. They showing they titties is up to the ceiling. It should be the Ravens. Coulda, shoulda, woulda. But it wasn't. Yeah. 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 But it's all good. It's all good. It's gonna be interesting. Let's see what happened during the off season. We got the draft coming up. We got a lot of shit that could be potentially happening for the good of the NFL. And we shall see. We shall definitely see. We shall definitely see. Yeah. Fuck you mean. Yeah. 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 I fucking hate Mark Andrews. What? Yeah, Mark Andrews definitely was the villain of that shit. I don't know how he fucked up. He fucked up heavy too. Like, them weren't just regular fuck ups. Them was some heavy fuck ups. Like how you even do that, buddy? But I mean, it's the game, you know. It's football. You know what I'm saying? It's lit. Lamar Jackson was crying? Shit, I didn't even know that. I ain't know that. I wouldn't be surprised though, man. Like they really work their ass off. But it's like the same thing every year though. They always work their ass off just to be disappointed at the end, you know? Like, what's good, Disaster? I've been doing pretty good, man. No complaints, just, you know, living. Hill to the Ravens? I don't think so. I think he rescinded his trade request based on what I saw. React to some scary shit. Man, send me something scary. And I got you. Send me some scary shit and I got you. I don't think Hill going to the Ravens. I don't think that's going to happen. Not at all. Not at all. I think I'm about to blurp one and I'm trying to get spooked. We don't need him. I mean, shit, nigga, what you just said was scary in itself enough, my nigga. Talking about something you trying to get, you about to blurp one. What the fuck? Yeah, send me some scary shit. What y'all want me? What type of scary shit y'all want me to look up? We don't need him. Hill to the Ravens? Nah, y'all got Zay Flowers. I don't think y'all need another speedster. Alright, Teensy Wincy dread having nigga. Teensy Wincy? Nigga, my dread's long, nigga. You see my shits? You see my shits, nigga? My shit's long as hell, nigga. Bateman good too. Nah, Bateman trash. Your whole team trash. How about that? Since you want to talk about my locks, nigga. You probably got starter doodle locks. You probably just got them little baby turd shit sitting on your head, huh? My bad, gang. I ain't see the full pic. That's right, my boy. Put some respect on my name, my boy. Put some respect on my name. I'm swimming over here. Oh, you wavy. Shit, I feel that. Shit. I remember when waves was definitely like the thing. You know what I'm saying? I feel like shit. I feel like shit like just like go on. Like it's so repetitive. You feel me? Like I remember when I was a jit. I'm still young, but I remember when I was a jit. I used to be walking down the street with my brush. Sky. I never stopped brushing my hair, but my shit was wavy as hell. And you wanna know what's crazy? I ain't never had to do no weird, no outlandish shit to get waves. Like, getting waves back in the day was so fucking easy. All you needed was a brush and a do-rag, my boy. That was it. And you just brush your shit every day. I used to do this all the goddamn time. Just brushing that shit. Just brushing my shit. Walking down the hallway, brushing my shit. Walking down the street, brushing my shit. And then I put my brush in my pocket for like maybe like 2 minutes. And then let me take my shit back out. Start brushing my shit again. And then I get to the crib, brush my shit. Put my do-rag on. I used to put that bitch on so tight that fucking line be appearing on my forehead. Brushing my shit. I used to brush my shit with my do-rag on. But nowadays, niggas using foam, putting foam in their head and putting some conditioner in their shit before the shit even, you know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, what's y'all doing these days, man? Just brush your hair, my boy. Let's see if I can find some scary shit on YouTube. YouTube.com. I said YouTube.com. Let's see if we can find some scary shit. Scary videos. Oh shit, 10 days ago, a scary compilation, version 100. Alright, okay. It's Puff, I live in enough. Fuck. Okay, let's. Alright. Oh shit. All right. All right, chat. Here we go. I found something. Yeah. All right, Tekka, pause for a second with your 500 pounds. Then Tekka say one day he just be capping.
In the following video.
All right, okay, all right, here we go. I already got goosebumps. I don't even know why this shit just starting off like that, but hey, it's starting off like that. Got goosebumps already. Fuck it. Let's see what we got. All right, chat. Should I turn the light off too? Make it extra spooky? No. All right, chat, here we go.
A concerned mother is recording her daughter, who just told her that a guy is inside her room.
What guy?
The guy.
The guy is at the door.
Guy.
Can we go together?
Oh yeah, it's cool. It's cool. A little inconvenience, but it's all good. It's all good. Just a little slight inconvenience, but we straight. We straight.
Do you want to open the door or you want mommy to open it?
I want mommy to open it.
Okay.
He's in there.
The guy?
Yeah.
Nah,
He's scary.
nah.
He's scary.
A little blood vessel pop.
I'm scared.
It's okay.
No.
No one appears to be in this room, yet strangely, Jessica's daughter sees someone who she says is scary.
Thank
Now,
you.
despite there
Appreciate
being
you.
nothing alarming, there is something in this room that's worth noting.
What?
The playhouse in the center is a space where Jessica's daughter often plays in. Most of her time is spent playing or eating inside, which is why Jessica decided to renovate the playhouse to make her feel more at home.
For a house tour of Emma's playhouse. Then Emma, I'm gonna show them the door, okay? She really wanted it to have a doorbell camera like our front door, so I put on.
From the color of the house to the same doorbell, every detail was inspired by the actual house they live in. However, only a few days after remodeling, something strange had occurred. On the night of January 3rd of 2025, the doorbell camera started to record. Now this only happens when someone is at the door and near the doorbell, but upon being activated, the camera recorded this.
Oh, somebody ringing the doorbell. Hell nah. Oh. Oh. What the fuck is that? A doll's hair? Is that a doll? Nah, bitch, that's weird in itself already. What the fuck? Whatever this is said, little kid, let me in. I'm sorry. Okay. You know what I just don't want to see? Like, I don't want the fucking door to open up a little bit more and then whatever the fuck this is turned looking at the camera. Hell no. But if it was a clever ghost, you know what I'm saying? Or whatever it is, I ain't gonna claim it to be a ghost. How's y'all's night? Mortified soul. My night is going quite well. How are you tonight? I mean, he keep going in and coming out. I got my eye on that fucking head of hair, boy. I'm telling you. How you doing tonight, Mortified? Munt man, this a good vid. Good, just popping into the stream, seeing what's up. Saw your stream and decided to give it love. Thanks, man. Turn the lights off, Nick. Listen, man, if I turn the lights off, I ain't even gonna hold you. You're not even gonna be able to see me. Also, I don't think I want to do that. This shit already giving me some goosebumps. You probably can't see them, but they there. Morty, I'm gonna call you Morty. Morty, Morty, thanks for the love, Morty. I appreciate you, Morty. Thank you for following the video, Morty. I mean, not following, but following the channel, Morty. Fuck, I can't do my Rick impersonation no more. All right, let's see if it'll work. Oh shit, y'all can still see me for real. All right. Dark ass nigga, what? Okay, what's up, love? Let me surprise you. I'm a female, but that Rick impression was good. Morty. Morty. Hand me that thing over there, Morty. Because it's behind me, I need to whack it with a mole, Morty. Try this vid. All right. It's behind me. Nothing is behind me. Let me close my door, though. But I don't know. It just sound like you're trying to take a shit. I should close my door, though, so that way I know, like, you know, I'm, like, fully secure. Because I live by myself, right? I'm in my condo all alone. And I think that's, like, how I want to keep it. I want to keep it that way. Just buy an AR-15 soft ass. Damn, man. I don't gotta have one. I got something right here. I got something right here. You feel me? Yeah, and you was watching this alone. Heck no. I'm not alone. I got y'all here with me. Y'all is with me. We watching this together. Oh, y'all thought y'all was safe too. No, sir. Anything that come through, you feel me? I'm protected by a knife and by Jesus Christ. All right, we're going to check that one out, too. Boy, I'm running. Only thing you got to worry about is cops busting in your shit and giving you a beat. This ain't CSGO. Hey, listen, man. I ain't worried about no cops. They're gonna be unlawfully entering my premises. So, with that being said, I got something for them if they do. Mutt, man, thanks for the follow. I appreciate you. All right, now that we got all y'all in here watching with me, let's keep watching. We got the lights off. Should we start playing our scary games like this too? I low-key kind of like the vibe. I just felt like y'all wouldn't be able to see me. Oh, I got something though. Nigga gonna Swiss cheese. I mean, if they just, you know, if they just find their way inside unlawfully, like, yeah. Play Fears to Fathom. Yo, actually, I have that game, bro. And I played it and I beat it on my gaming channel. I have a gaming channel just in case if y'all want to check it out. I have a gaming channel. It's called All Day Gameplay. All right, let's keep watching. Actually, pause. Y'all keep watching. I'll be right back. I got something that's gonna make this even better, to where I'm not like super chocolate. What's supposed to be scary? I'm confused. Well, okay, so what I understand is the little girl said it was somebody in the room. Yeah, that's exactly right. So they got a Ring camera doorbell, essentially. And so somebody is apparently in the room making the Ring camera doorbell go off. because that's not supposed to happen. And so the little girl was like, I'm scared. There's a man in my room. Listen, it's just a popped blood vessel. Don't worry about my eye too much before I cover the shit up, okay? Listen, it's just a little slight incident I had with my popped the blood vessel in my shit. Boom, okay? And it's healing. Oh wow, that's insane. That's diabolical. Boy, I'm out of breath. I just went downstairs and upstairs. What the fuck? I feel like I'm so out of shape. Some people have their eye like that. It will be fine. It will heal. Yeah, I mean, it was worse. Trust me, like it was worse last week, but it's a lot better now than it was. And everybody drawing attention to my shit. I should have just put my shades back on so y'all couldn't really see my shit. Nigga, you could know that from Google. What caused it? I'm not too sure, to be honest. It was just, I just woke up one day and I was like, oh, fuck. My shit was hurting. All right, enough about me, okay? Enough about me and what we got going on. Oh, shit. So it give me a little light, you feel me? It give me a little light skin abilities. Yeah, boy. True, but what I'm in college for anyway. Oh, you in college for nursing? That's fire. You're doing a whole lot better than me too. Shit, I'm over here trying to become a famous streamer and shit. I do have my degree though. Nurses these days are not good. Yes, on my second year right now. Congratulations, Morty. Congratulations, Morty, on your second year of nursing school, Morty. I hope that you do well, Morty, and you can be a nurse for everybody in the community. Shit. Our healthcare professionals are watching kick streams. GG's. Nurses nowadays be... Hey, no lie, I ain't gonna hold you. I do have like one of the things that I love about nurses. Thick-ass nurses. And they scrubs, boy. Ooh, boy. Because they pants be like, ooh, boy, I'm telling you, boy, that thing be, ooh, I'm telling you. Record a OnlyFans video instead of doing surgery. I've seen it. That's crazy work. I hope that that's not happening to you, Morty. I hope that that's not happening to you, Morty. That's crazy work what they talking right there. All right. Okay. We can't see her.
Jessica was completely baffled as she wasn't expecting the door to open on its own.
Yeah.
If it was just the doorbell going off by itself, then one can say that it was just a technical issue.
Right.
But then this happens. The door continues to swing open for just a bit when suddenly the hair on the mannequin is seen hanging in the air before abruptly falling down. There doesn't appear to be anything that could have caught the strand of hair, and the way it falls makes...
Nah, they fucking around. Nah, that ain't it, coach. LOL, no, I'm just a student at the moment, but yeah, some nurses seem very flirty with people. Obviously not all of them. That's what I'm saying. Get me the fuck out of here. Actually, you know what? It probably not even they house. It's probably not they house. It's probably this little dollhouse right here. It's probably the dollhouse. Take that shit back to the stove.
Makes it seem like someone or something had loosened their grip on the strand. Now this whole situation gets creepier when considering that Jessica's daughter occasionally sees a guy in her room, but this guy is never seen. While no evidence of this man exists, there appears to be evidence of something else, and it's not the only evidence that Jessica has. One night, before heading out to a dinner party with friends, she gets a notification from the doorbell camera. Take a look.
I was just about to head out, and I started getting a notification that the doorbell in my kids' room upstairs is going off.
It's doing it again. This man said, pray to Saint Michael. Niggas just soft. Ghosts aren't real, bud. There is always an explanation. You don't see this shit that we watching right now? You probably ain't never had no encounters in your life, have you? Because they definitely real, my boy. Spirits do exist. Yes, I have. Spirits are definitely real. They're not like ghosts aren't like what we perceive them to be based on how they've showed them to us. But everything has spirit. Spirits do exist. A spirit and a ghost are essentially the same. Yeah. My question is, what rich ass dollhouse does this girl have for it to have a cam? Okay, so at the very beginning of the video, Morty, the mom got this dollhouse for her daughter, and the daughter wanted it to be almost like an exact replica of their house that they live in. That's like her little playhouse. So their house that they live in has a camera, like a Ring camera door on the shits. And yeah, that's why she got a camera on her shit. Also, they probably definitely got money. I mean, look at the way her house is. Look at the way that this shit, first of all, is designed. Like, you got a whole rainbow in your room. Look at all these toys. These toys look expensive as fuck. You see this toy right here? This shit expensive as hell. $500 toy house right here. $300 toys right here on the floor. All this right here collectively $1,000. That's $1,000 worth of toys right there just in this shelf. And she got a bookshelf in her shit. Oh yeah, nah, they got money. They got money. And the pot of gold is at the end of the rainbow. I'm telling you, we should go try to figure out where this house at. Figure out where the house at. If that shit happened to me, I'm swinging at the air through the whole crib. That's what I'm saying. Now that is weird as hell. At 2 a.m., started playing some creepy ass show, full blast. I hope you threw that TV away. I hope that you told your parents and had them throw that TV away, and then had your home purified. Because that's what I would do. Be like, Kendrick, turn this TV off. Ooh, the only creepy thing that happened to me is that we stayed at the Queen Mary, and while there, me and my friend stayed in a room, and she woke up with scratches on her back. The first question that I have is, what is the Queen Mary? The second question that I have is, you didn't give your friend those scratches, did you? I'm assuming not. So then my third question would be, the haunted boat, Louisiana, in New Orleans? The haunted boat in New Orleans? I know exactly what you're talking about then, if that's the same boat y'all talking about. What's your ghost story? Well, the first time, I'd never hop on that bitch. Neither would I. So I'm from Louisiana, all right? So I'm originally from Louisiana. So, like, a lot of that shit is not odd to me. You know, spirits, voodoo, evil, negative, dark energy. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, all of that shit, you kind of see it growing up. So I'm from Louisiana. So with that being said, my very first time I seen some shit, nigga think he a ghost expert. The first time I see some shit, I was in this is the first time when I actually saw some shit and I was like, whoa, wait a minute. I was in Louisiana. I was in New Orleans. Ghost broke out of masters in ghost expeditions. Who's gonna be mad at a chill nigga? I mean, You'd be surprised. Nigga could be mad at how chill you are. Like, this nigga way too chill right now. I need to just let me try fucking with this nigga cerebellum or some shit. It's a haunted ship, and I didn't. I slept next to her, and she woke up with them on her back in the water running. It's been located to Long Beach, California. Yeah, I think I know what y'all talking about. I think I saw this one TV show, and they were doing like ghost shits on the TV show, and it was that boat. So you don't actually have a ghost. Nah. I was in Louisiana. I was in New Orleans at the time. I have a few, but this is the first one that I was like, what the fuck? So I was in New Orleans. You gonna be sleeping and get your pants pulled down by a freaky ghost. Freaky ass ghost. What's that shit? What's that one movie? Scary Movie. I think it was either Scary Movie 1 or Scary Movie 2 or a haunted house or some shit like that with the Wayans brothers, one of the Wayans brothers. Yeah. All right. So, all right, here it is. I was in New Orleans. I was probably like 12 or 13, and we were on a school field trip, and there's this one infamous haunted ass house in New Orleans, on, I think it's Bourbon Street. It's a 2-story house. It's the house that Lady Demetress, I think that's what her name is. That's probably not her name, but she used to own, like, you know the story about the lady. Super popular houses, 2-story house that got black fence on the second for the patio shit. Can't think of the lady who owned the house way back, but yeah, we was doing a tour in New Orleans, and we were like looking at that house, and you know how people talking about the shit like, oh yeah, there's still times where people hear the screams of all the people that the lady had murdered inside of the house or whatever. And I'm just looking at the house, like, cause I'm like, damn, like this is a big ass house, and I'm a jit, so we looking at the house, and on my soul, on everything I love, bro, I see a figure in the window, and it's not like a person. It's a person, but you could tell like this is not like an actual person. You feel what I'm saying? Like it's not no silhouette of a person. They don't really even let people inside the house, and so like at the top window, I remember I was on the ground. I looked up at the window, and I saw this like this black figure, and I was like, what the fuck is that? And like I'm literally like talking to my friend at the same time. I'm like nudging my friend. I'm like, yo, look at that shit. And they like, what? And I'm like, you mean to tell me you ain't see that fucking whatever the fuck that was in the window? And he was like, nah, bro, I ain't see that shit. So that was like the very first time when I like encountered like on some spirits type shit. And yeah, that was it for that first experience. But shit, I be trying not to delve in that shit. I have. There's a freaky ghost there that stays in the room and it touches people. The ghost's name is John. He stays in there and he likes to sit next to women. And inside the hotel, I mean inside of that, not the boat, but the place I just got through talking about. What is the name of that house? First and last time I ever do shrooms was 2 months ago. I've done shrooms like twice. One. I've done shrooms 3 times. And the very first time I microdosed. The second time I also microdosed. I don't recommend anyone doing any form of drugs, okay? Or psychedelics or anything. Don't do that shit. I'm not saying what I'm about to say as recommendation. But if you were to ever want to experience it, microdosing is the way, because you get little by little as you're going higher and higher. It's incremental, and you can limit yourself by not fucking yourself up too much. Especially because like psychedelics, they like their trips are insane. Like Like sometimes you could end up like feeling like you like losing your sanity if you tripping on psychedelics, especially if you're like you tripping hard like what you talking about. All right, I'm about to look it up right now. The LaLaurie Mansion, I think it is. Nah, wait. It might be. That might be it. What the fuck was that? Oh, my headphones died. So, what do you think? Ghosts are lost souls? Let me see what everybody else was saying real quick, dude. The freaky ghost named John. John probably was a virgin and he probably died a virgin or some shit. No, the boat, yeah. There is certain rooms, like one of the rooms a small family was murdered in, but the house you're talking about, I've heard of it. Yeah, I was walking home from one of my homies' cribs at midnight, and I was walking and not going anywhere, and the street zoomed out like 5 miles. You know, but the thing that's crazy, like that I liked about psychedelics when I did psychedelics, the aspect of like reality shifts. And I think when I was doing the psychedelics, I felt like the aspect of my reality was shifting, like how you saying with the street, right? And I was like I was looking at a light bulb, and the light bulb looked like it like was literally like a flame. You know what I'm saying? Just because of how like just because of how it looked. And when I was looking at everything, I felt like that things were enhanced to me. That's just how it kind of was. Like I felt like things were enhanced. My visuals were enhanced. I felt like I was seeing things to the point. He said, "Did you talk to the guy? Apparently, it can happen." He said, "If you take enough." I know exactly what you mean too. If you take enough, you just definitely might. You ain't gonna be coming back, but you definitely might just talk to him. Nah, I never was that high for real when I was on psychedelics, but that's not my only experience. I actually had this one experience. I'm not gonna share this one yet because this one still low key kind of fucked me up. So it doesn't fuck me up, but I don't want to share this one just yet because I still got to go to sleep tonight. But yeah, no, that's not my only one. You gonna start seeing air and shit. Yeah, for sure. But yeah, I just love the way that like my visual prowess, like I felt like everything was enhanced. You know, you ever seen that movie Limitless? That's low key how the shit was when I was on the joints. Like I felt like I was on like the Limitless pill. Like that's how I felt for me. Like, but I wasn't too fucked up. I felt like I was at that nice point. The only bad part about the experience that I had was I felt like my mind and my body were disconnected because my body couldn't keep up with where my mind was at the time. And like it like my body just felt like so sluggish, and my mind was just like, I felt like a fucking supercomputer. And because my brain was just going at like a supercomputer like type of feel, type of vibe, my body was just like not able to like keep up with the way that I was like moving in my head. This shit was crazy. What's good, Jay? So I definitely feel you when you were saying like you was walking down the street, and yeah, when I was laying down, I could have sworn I became my bed. Hell yeah, but think about it though, bro. Like think about it like this, right? Don't you think that we already, like, if you were to lay in your bed right now, not high, like it just seems like you just comfortable. But if you like at that point, like where, like you said, your body, but like you felt like you became the bed. Like, what if that's what being comfortable really feels like? You feel what I'm saying? Like, what if that's the portion of it that we don't get to experience because things are so lackluster to us? You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, it's almost like it unlocks a part of your mind. I'm not gonna tell the second one. I'm not gonna tell the second one. I'm gonna leave that one to myself for another day. Have you guys heard about the murder case of Alyssa Lamb? She was like tweaking 2 hours before she disappeared. She was in a hotel and standing in the elevator talking to herself, and she ended up coming up to the roof and then left. And a week later, people thought the water tasted weird in the hotel, and they found her dead body in the water tank. Nah, I ain't never heard of no shit like this, but this shit definitely sound like something that you see in like a movie or something, or like a TV show. I did see the pictures in the Discord. I saw you was out there. You told me you was gonna be in Philly for the Super Bowl. It's almost like a capper. Capper? I ain't capping. So you ever heard of Richard Ramirez, the Night Stalker? My grandma went to school with him in El Paso, Texas. No way. You can still visit the hotel in Cali. Is that the hotel that they had in American Horror Stories, where everybody was dying in the hotel, and if you die in the hotel or on the property of the hotel, your spirit become trapped inside of the hotel? Yeah. I actually really like that horror story. Was he giving sings back then? Richard Ramirez. Nah, I ain't never heard of him. Y'all putting me on the shit I ain't never even heard about before. My grandma said he just looked scary and something seemed off about him. See, that be the thing, bro. Some people know. Some people can sense that energy. She used to live on his block and play football with him and a couple other kids. Damn. Hey, your grandma kind of fire. All right, back to the video. Oh, shit, my headphones is off. Y'all can hear the shit, but I can't hear shit. All right, chat, let's go. Back to the video. This is the creepy doll house, and the audio just cuts. What was happening before that? Oh, ding dongs. Hey, did y'all notice this red little light? Oh, right there? Oh, let's just change the colors. Okay, that's supposed to happen. All right.
If the video before didn't disturb Jessica, then surely this one did. It starts off again with the doorbell seemingly acting up, but unlike previously, someone or something is heard.
Yes, I do remember John Wayne Gacy.
Listening through the doorbell's microphone, Jessica and her babysitter hear a distorted noise mixed with someone speaking.
I'm sorry, Spread. What you said, I see what you said, but the mod deleted it because of what it said. Nah, imagine seeing some shit from... Yeah, nah, fuck that. I ain't shooting myself. I'm praying. That'd be the first thing I do. Even when I see the shits in my dreams, boy, I be trying to like say Jesus' name. I don't know if y'all believe in Jesus, but I believe in Jesus. I be trying to say Jesus' name when I be like in my sleep, and I can feel like my mouth moving, and I be like I be trying so hard, but I be ready. I be ready to do that, and I be ready to swing. Boy, I remember this one time I was having a dream like 3 weeks ago. Shit was going crazy. I almost hit my girl, boy, I tell you.
But whoever's talking doesn't appear to be saying anything intelligible. In fact, it sounds like someone chanting or speaking a different language. It's hard to say honestly, but there's no denying that something about this is pretty unsettling.
Nah, this whole thing is unsettling.
In the playhouse, or the mentioning of a man who can't be seen.
Ooh, spooky, scary stories now.
The playhouse has been taken apart ever since then, but still, from time to time, Jessica's child says that she sees the guy.
What guy?
The guy.
If no one is there, then what exactly is her daughter being afraid of?
A lot of shit, apparently. Because the guy was her imaginary friend.
Now the following video was submitted to me by Connor M, who was
All
home alone when this happened. The house that Connor lives in is on a street where people's homes often get burglarized, but despite living in a dangerous neighborhood, nothing could have prepared.
All right, hold on. Yes, I do. Yes, sir. He helped me dark times for real. Yeah, same. I was on the verge of ending it for real, and it came to my mind was Jesus. Oh yeah, bro. Jesus is the way, the truth, and the life, man. I trust children telling me there's a ghost instead of a grown man. Facts, Morty. 100% facts. All actual leaks that come out of 4chan that are real get deleted after 10 minutes. What is 4chan? Children are more susceptible to seeing them because of their innocence. Children are so innocent. Like, if you think about it, they're so innocent and they're so pure. Their souls aren't tainted. So they have a much higher connection to the spirit realm. You feel what I'm saying? So it's actually a really important thing to like make sure like your kids are protected. Like, that's why you should always pray over your children and you know, make sure you dedicate them to Christ at a young age, because the spirits, they're easily susceptible to spirits. And because children, the things about spirits is they don't have any authority until you give them authority. So a child seeing an imaginary friend, they'll be like, yeah, we can be friends, we can play. That's the child inviting the spirit / demon, you know what I'm saying? And so that's why they're more susceptible to that type of stuff. 100%. They will definitely prey on the children, because it gives them access. I just did a prayer, and I've never prayed before. I felt a sense of peace that I've never felt before, and after that night, I just didn't have thoughts of ending it. Honestly, bro, it be that powerful. That's how Jesus' love worked, bro. That's just how powerful it is. That's how powerful it is.
Prepared him for what occurred in his house. Connor briefly describes the events. Nothing could have prepared him for what occurred in his house. Connor briefly describes the events of that night. In his own words, I was alone. My daughter stayed over at my ex-wife's house, and my dog was outside. I'm still shaken up by this. It's
all right, let's lock in.
Connor hears shuffling in the kitchen. This is his footage. Watch.
If anybody's here, I'm calling the cops.
At first I was like, damn, what kind of noise is that?
God damn it.
4chan is a fully untraceable place where government officials leak things. That's interesting. I'm gonna have to look into that. I want to see what they got leaked on there. Dirty, clean your house. Dirty, clean your house. And also, congratulations. Wait, was that on by itself? He just said the fuck?
No.
Oh, Oh!
No.
Oh yeah, nah, he's trying to kill his ass for real.
Launches off and flies straight towards Connor. Thankfully missing him, the sharp blade lays close to his feet. But had he stood any closer, this video would have had a rather unfortunate outcome. From fearing that someone broke into his house to encountering this, Connor was immensely terrified. As he states, when it comes to things that can't be seen, there's no telling when the knife in your kitchen might fling itself at you with no apparent cause.
What
Now
the
that's
fuck?
creepy.
Nah, that shit after him for real. That shit's after him for real. Get the fuck out.
On December 9th,
Hell no.
2023, a hospital surgeon is freaking out after seeing something
At
that
this
she couldn't
point,
believe.
Court should make a
According
therapy
to
stream.
her, she was inside the operating room filming
Hey, nah, no, low key. We should do that sometime. Like, let's just have some therapy sessions. Everybody get off their chest what they need to get off to. You know, not get off to, but everybody get off their chest what they need to get off their chest. You feel me? This is a safe environment. We could do that. React to some ghost stories after. All right, facts. Nah, I'm addicted to grooming and I need help. Infinite Void. Pray. I might just shit myself if that happens to me. I'm not telling that one. That one's too severe. That one's too severe for me. For me. It's too severe for me. I don't want to talk about it yet.
filming a video for her surgical students.
My
She
shit-
had to stop
my shit-
and
my
leave
ca-
immediately. As she states, something was watching her. Now this
It's
video
not
comes
recent,
from a
but-
social account that doesn't post anything like this. All the videos on this page are purely educational and meant for students who want to become surgical technicians.
What the
But
fuck?
This video,
Whoa, 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 whoa,
educational
whoa,
and meant
whoa.
for students who want
Oh,
to become
okay.
surgical technicians. But this video, however, was posted.
We
for
never
anyone
get
who
into
can
this.
Help explain this.
I'm sorry.
Tiffany
I'm
has
still
no
new
idea
to this
what was
reacting
captured, but
shits.
hopes that someone does. This is her footage. Watch.
At chromic.
I rebuke
cat
that.
cut, The difference are.
But
the
you-
difference
you
is, I'm so
potentially
sorry, my
right.
brain. Okay, here we go. Back. Okay. So here we have two different kinds of sutures: polypropylene monofilament and chromic catgut. The difference between these two is that this one is dissolvable and it's animal derived, and the sutures last anywhere.
Time out real quick. Hey Morty, is what she talking about? I was just about to say. Okay, look at Morty paying attention in class and shit. Okay, all right. What she talk about? What she talk about, is that accurate?
Anywhere from 60 to 90 days. From 60 to 90 days.
Oh, she is mortified. She is petrified. Oh yeah, nah, she is. What am I looking at?
Literally tearing up right now. I saw it. I saw it.
Oh, listen, Morty, I believe you 100%. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I was at the hospital because my grandpa died last year in September. And when I was at the hospital, like when I was going to go visit him and stuff, like the first thing I said is, this shit is a morgue. Like the hospitals are just morgues. Like some people make it out the morgue, some people don't. But I'm telling you, when we have a hand classes and we turn off the lights to leave the hospital, I nah, I don't like hospitals. Like really think about that. Like you have all of these people's just dying in the hospital. It's a big old obituary. Not obituary, but you know what I'm saying. Mortuary. That's what I was trying to say.
You saw it?
I saw it.
What did she say she see? Let me see.
I saw it.
You saw it?
I saw it.
I saw what? What'd you see?
Can you please just show yourself?
What the fuck is that on the door? What the fuck is that? Oh, it's a glass door. Wait. Why the fuck was she going there without a light? Oh, okay, it was taped. All right.
Just give me a sign.
Ah, hell nah. She said I wanted to give it some space, like it got feelings. What the fuck?
Do whatever you want.
It just turned the light on. Oh, she's closing the door. Oh, okay, got you. Oh, whoa, hell no. What the fuck? Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. Oh, the power of Christ compels you. Hell no. What the fuck?
Turned into something out of a nightmare. Tiffany writes that she had caught a glimpse of a figure standing at the window, which then quickly fled away to the other side of the hospital. It was...
But nah, hey, y'all remember I was telling you about my story? About the first one? That's exactly like what except the shit wasn't running. The shit was just standing in front of the window. Just like how he described how she said the shit was standing in front of the window. That's exactly what the fuck was happening at that house in New Orleans when I saw that shit. Just standing there, looming. Y'all making me scared to work night shift. Hey, you better tell them not to put you on the night shift.
Brief, but terrifying enough to
that has to be planned.
She couldn't exactly tell what it was that she saw, but based on what others have reported seeing at this hospital, Tiffany
Second
thinks
story.
This may have been the so-called ghost of this place. Almost everyone there has either seen or heard something strange, and for some reason...
Nah, I'm not trolling
it's
about the second
women's
story. I'm just not
restroom
telling
that's
it.
by far the most haunted. For this reason, Tiffany hurries over to the spot, but nothing is seen. That is, until minutes later when this is captured.
The only thing that
The door opens on its own, and eerily, a dark figure rushes past the automatic doors. But even more unsettling is the fact that
The
it
automatic
quickly
doors
moves from
didn't
one
open.
side to the other. Its fleeting motion only makes it creepier. Now, to this day, there's only 1 or 2 videos on this account that talks about this incident. Aside from those, not much has been said about this. But unfortunately, as with most videos, this one remains a mystery.
Oh, hell nah. You got 3 seconds to get your ass in bed before the monster eats you.
Now, the source of this next video is unknown, as it was submitted to me by someone who only sent this clip. However, they do give some information.
I have not seen that
According
video.
to them, this clip originates from a city in Brazil where a man noticed a strange-looking person in the middle of a road. Whoever this person was didn't seem to be acting normal. In fact, this person wasn't doing anything, as they weren't moving at all. They were frozen in place, unbothered by anything around them. But after the man took a closer look, he quickly began to record. He was filming just in case no one would believe what he saw.
A bunch of shit be going on in Brazil. I ain't even gonna hold you. A bunch of shit. They don't even look like a real person.
A figure resembling a person is seen standing still. However, no head or chest is seen. Only the lower half of this body is visible. But as if more parts of this body couldn't disappear, the figure completely vanishes after a motorcyclist crosses its path. Now, there is nothing. It's as if the figure had hitched a ride with the motorcyclist after passing by. Now, whether or not this was supernatural remains a mystery, but as always, I'll let you be the judge on what was captured. Just what could possibly explain the partial figure that was caught on camera?
What the fuck? Alright, number 2. I've seen some crazy things when I drove across country where it gives me chills to even talk about.
Posted a video that
J Cakes, everybody shared. It's your turn. You got to share one too. But nah, J Cakes, I agree. That's why they keep asking me to tell my second story. I ain't doing that one yet. That one, that shit give me chills to this day. Skinwalkers scare me. Skinwalkers are definitely scary. Brazil is scary too. Yeah, I see what you said too about the ghost thing. yeah, you trying to get you to invite them? Hell yeah, I wouldn't. Doop. I wouldn't say shit. You're not about to get me. You're not about to trick me, bitch. Okay, all right. This one's number 2.
Son recorded while the whole family was asleep.
First of all, why y'all playing Hangman on the mirror? That's kind of creepy.
On December 21st of 2024,
Oh.
a mother named Anisha posted a video that her son recorded while the whole family was asleep. The reason he recorded this video was to capture the Elf on the Shelf toy moving when no one was awake. He's 4 years old and believes that the elf actually comes alive and does all sorts of mischievous things around the house. Many young kids believe this, as it's become a trend for parents to mess up their house and tell their kids that the elf did it. However, Anisha's son really wanted to see the elf do its thing, so he places a camera directly across the elf toy and films it overnight. The next day, he checks the footage and sees something that scares the living daylights out of him. He immediately shows his mom, and she too gets freaked out by the footage. This is what they saw.
Niggas ain't never heard of Annabelle, the Annabelle doll? It say look at the bottom right corner. I don't know if I should look at that or the flashing lights that's going on around the shits.
Thinking that her son actually recorded the elf moving, she watches closely, but what appears instead is something way more terrifying. Like a scene out of a horror movie, the silhouette of a child appears briefly on camera before disappearing in a flash. The child doesn't move, yet somehow disappears without moving an inch. But by far, the creepiest thing about this is the appearance of the child. Many have noted that they look extremely thin. Some have even gone as far as to say that it looks like a corpse. While this detail doesn't really help in figuring out who this was, it does make the figure creepier. Anisha believes that a child spirit was caught on camera, and like her son, she believes that they wanted to see the elf come alive. But just like the child, it doesn't move. To this day, this video continues to baffle Anisha. If you caught something creepy on camera, or
This shit goes like the fucking got milk. That's what I'm saying. That's exactly what I'm saying. Get the fuck out. Or purge your house. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes your house could go through a nice purging prayer session. You know what I'm saying? Just walk around your entire house, clap, and pray. You know what I'm saying? Okay, here's J Cakes' experience. Freeway 76, deep in Pennsylvania, mountain country, 1 to 2 a.m. No one drives these roads at the time. Saw a black dog run across me while I was doing 70 miles per hour. Look up, truck driver, black dog. It happens to all of us. Only saw it once in my career. Please search truck driver, black dog on Google. Oh shit. I do remember that trend. I just don't want to read it because I will say this. This is what I will say for you, Mutt, man. That what she said, Morty, got something to do with my second experience. I'm not doing that shit. No, fuck no. Okay. Google, you say? Okay. Blue flowers, red thorn. Truck driver, black dog. Wait. I was doing 70. Look up a truck driver and a black dog. Oh, okay. Blue flower, red thorns. Blue flower, red thorns. Just search truck driver black dog. Yeah. You too, me too. I'm home alone too. I'm just not scared. I had to realize there's nothing to fear anymore. I don't know what I'm supposed to be seeing from the search. You know what I mean? Like, am I supposed to click on something specific? Is it something specific that I should, try to find or click on? But your Stanley. Hey, them Stanleys hurt. I ain't even gonna hold you. Them Stanleys hurt. And the dog, the creepy one. Was this the kind of black dog you saw? So I mean, it could be a part of this. Not saying that this is actually what it is, but I don't know if y'all can see this shit. But it's a visual hallucination. This shit's so small. The visual hallucinations. The black dog is visual hallucination that appears to some truck drivers when they are extremely fatigued. It is described as a shadowy dog running alongside the truck or darting in front of it. The black dog serves as a warning to rest and manage sleep deprivation on the road. What if, though? Legend of the Black Dog. What did you see, Jay? Jay said he saw, I'll go back and read it. Jay say, Freeway 76 deep in Pennsylvania mountains in the country around 1 to 2 a.m. No one drives these roads at the time. Saw a black dog run across me while I was doing 70. And then he wanted me to look up truck driver black dog. It happens to all of us. Only saw it once in my career. Okay. Legend of the Black Boy. Saw a face with red eyes, crazy matches. Like the dog like this? Like this? Nah, that is fucking creepy. That is 100% creepy as fuck. Okay. Legend of the Black Dog. Reddit. Truckers. Whoa, buddy. What the fuck? Okay. Shit. The legend of the black dog is a spooky tale that sends shivers down the spine of truck drivers who traverse lonely highways. It seems to explain it. We will see. Most truck drivers will see this in our career, so I'm not the only one. Hello, everyone. Has anyone in this subreddit experienced seeing the black dog when running too hard? I've heard the legend of it saying the dog comes when you're running too hard and get greedy, and it comes to take everything away from you. What the fuck? The legend comes from ignoring sleep and thus hallucinating. You'll find it difficult to find a sleep study that says sleep deprivation won't cause hallucinations. Sleep deprivation definitely does cause hallucinations. Sleep deprivation affects the cognitive portion of your brain when you're driving. I don't want to see this. This is way too technical. I want to see what somebody talking about. Like, I get what he's saying right here. Like, this is the real answer. Not the real answer, but like, this is an answer that's like logical. I don't want no logical answer. I drive nights and your tree people I drive nights and in your tree people description is spot on for me. I have also experienced the black dog, random dark creature thing, but for some reason, it's the bush silhouettes that pop up and tend to freak me out. Got to be really careful with disregarding some visual phenomena, though. When you drive while very tired, you will start to hallucinate. All right. Think that is something that's circulated on truckers with caffeinated acetaminophen pills to run 22 hours a day. I never had hallucinations, but I've been tired to the point where I start talking to myself in my head and just putting random words together. I think everybody does that, though. seems to explain. We will see most show. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I saw the Black Dog back in 2010 on I-95 in Maine. It's close to where you saw yours in Pennsylvania. I ain't saying it at all. I'm not even trying to look at the shit. About 2 a.m. it messed me up in the head, but when I was running 2 logbooks just trying to make as much money as I could, was it stupid for me to I should have pulled over and went to sleep about 6 hours before and basically losing it. I wonder if the people like who unfortunately like crash during their trips, if they've seen the dog. Oh shit. You know what I'm saying? Like that will be extremely interesting to know. Very interesting. Look at us finding new shits. Okay, I think this is the last one of this video.
If there's any ghost videos you'd like me to check out and include in the next,
Jesus does save 100%. Have you ever heard about the Hat Man? No, I have not.
You can send them over to scaryvideos444@gmail.com. That being said, let's get back to the video.
I don't be like willfully looking up scary shits. Like, I don't fuck with that already. No, neither do I.
It's late at night when a man named Taylor immediately takes out his phone to record something in his girlfriend's house.
Wait a minute. Why does look like the... This look like the video from the... Oh, actually, nah, I saw this video earlier. That's fucking weird. No fucking way. I saw this video earlier today. Okay, this one is actually kind of funny, chat. This one's actually kind of funny. If y'all haven't seen this video, this particular one, I'm not going to spoil it. But this shit funny as hell.
He's by himself, and for the first time, he's hearing what his girlfriend often hears at night, but never records on camera. At this moment, the sound of someone walking back and forth is heard from upstairs. The thing is, though, no one else is home except Taylor.
My front camera is smashed, but I'm here at my girlfriend's house by myself. She always says it's haunted because it sounds like somebody is walking around upstairs. I've never heard it until now. I always say it's not haunted because the house is a little old.
Watch this shit.
But it legit sounds like there's somebody upstairs. I will swing on a ghost, or if it's a person, I don't care. Who's up there? Oh my god, they're like at the top of the stairs. Come down these stairs and I will swing on you, I promise.
He really swung. He really swung.
The sound of charging footsteps is heard descending the staircase and heading towards Taylor. And as promised, he delivers. He lunges at whatever it was that was heading towards him. Although losing his balance upon doing so, he continues to record on the off chance that something else happens. Unfortunately, nothing does.
He put that nigga to sleep. He sent him back to the grave. Bow.
But at least the sounds from earlier have stopped. Now, while most people tend to run away from paranormal occurrences, it is refreshing to see someone do something different.
That's me. What's up?
Best if he didn't confront the ghost in this house. Regardless, ghost or not, it is nice to see a different kind of reaction.
That's crazy. I literally saw this video today.
Thanks for watching.
Scrolling through Instagram and I saw that video today. That is crazy. Oh man. Oh yeah, speaking of, I like I said, I got a gaming channel, you know, on YouTube. It's called All Day Gameplay. If you want to see me play Fears to Fathom, I played it. You know, if you want to watch me play scary game, every Tuesday I play a scary game. Y'all want to watch my Fears to Fathom gameplay with me? Y'all want to watch that with me? Yeah? We good? Oh. Well, damn, man. Fuck. All right. People have described well, this is about the man. Okay. People have described the vision that. Oh my god. Oh hell no, I ain't fucking with that. Nah, I'd watch. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Where is that video? I'm not gonna watch it right now, but we're not gonna watch it right now, I guess. But where is that one at? That shit was terrifying. This shit was also very fucking terrifying. This Baby Blues nightmare shit. If you really want like intense fucking scary gameplay, that shit right there, oh boy, I'm telling you, that shit was horrible. That shit was scary as fuck. I ain't even gonna lie to you. Where is the other one? 3 scary games. Oh yeah, this right here, the clap shit, that shit was horrifying too. I hated that shit. What else was there? That shit was horrifying. Fears to Fathom, there it is right there. That shit right there, Fears to Fathom. I hate being home alone. That shit, fuck no. All right. Could we switch it up a little bit? Could we turn the lights back on? My grandmother, before she passed, made jokes that she will appear as a cardinal because that was her favorite bird. After her funeral, a cardinal was on my mother's front porch sitting there without being scared of people not flying away. For the next week, the same cardinal would show up when my mom got back from work in the same place in the front porch. The beautiful things in life. Yeah, nah, that's amazing. That's pretty cool. Like, that's reassuring, you know, like I'm here even though I'm not here, you know? That's definitely nice. That's definitely nice. So y'all say y'all want to watch that Fears to Fathom video? That's what I was thinking as y'all said, chat. That's what I was thinking that y'all was saying, chat. Shameless plug. I gotta do it. It's okay. I will. Not right now? Oh, okay. Nigga. Oh, okay. Let's see. Oh, do I want to? Okay. Not the anime. Let's see what Mr. Night. Let's see what this guy's talking about. True scary stuff. See, I don't want to watch nothing true. I don't want to watch nothing true. Stories for sleep. Niggas like relaxing to scary stories. What the fuck? Nah, niggas tweaking. I don't want true. Nah. I don't want true ones. Can we have not true ones? Can we have like just made up ones? Nah. Let's do like fun ghost stories, you know? Like, let's do fun ghost stories. Yeah. Let's something like this. Let's do something like this. This is what I'm talking about right here. Animated Horror Flicks presents The Snowman.
I was a struggling ghostwriter, and I thought a break away from the city to spend time at a remote ski resort would be a good way to clear my head and help me get back on my feet. There weren't any other cabins around, so I was guaranteed a few weeks to reflect and enjoy the isolation. At least that was the case until the final week of my stay, which made this Christmas truly unforgettable. It first started at night when I suddenly woke up.
Wow, that's also very interesting.
Initially, I didn't know if it was from something I heard or from a bad dream. But either way, I felt compelled to look out the window. Which is when I noticed the snowman in the distance.
Oh shit. Y'all remember creepypastas? I since we watching this, it just made me think about creepypastas. Y'all remember creepypastas? Like creepypastas was like going crazy on the internet for a long ass time. Okay.
Back when I was a kid, I would have been delighted at the mere sight of a snowman. But that sense of childhood nostalgia was soon silenced by the realization that I wasn't alone out there in the woods.
Why the hell are you in the woods anyway? See, that's your problem.
The cabin where I was staying was the only one this side of the valley, so it seemed like a really long way to walk just to build a snowman. Despite the uncanny feeling, I was still far too tired to give it too much thought and managed to sleep through the rest of the night. The following morning, to no surprise,
the snowman was still there. Oh.
I couldn't quite put my finger on it right then, but I got this strange notion that something was different about the snowman.
Yeah, it's not in the same place.
I carry on about my day and didn't think much of it until later at night, when it happened again. I woke up suddenly for no apparent reason. I don't remember having a bad dream, but I guess it's common not to remember the dreams that we have, even the really bad ones. It felt like deja vu, and I found myself once again gazing through the bedroom window. I could still see the snowman, even clearer now. I couldn't quite figure out why, but it gave me this odd sensation.
Yeah, I would have went outside and punched it.
The snowman was facing towards the cabin.
Yeah.
And why anyone would build a snowman all the way out here.
Your sister used to have a crush on Eyeless Jack?
There weren't any other cabins around for miles.
We're watching Sesame Street Ghost Stories.
I didn't sleep all that much after that, so the next morning, I decided to head outside the cabin for a closer look.
You should have been did that. Because the dude's British, it isn't scary.
I looked around, but just as I expected, there was no trace of anyone, although it was hard to be sure, considering how poor the visibility was due to the weather.
You knocked it great.
I chose to knock the snowman down just for good measure, since it was already beginning to feel like some kind of bad omen.
Great. You probably shouldn't have done that, though.
It was just some kids fooling around, but at least I wouldn't have to think about it anymore.
But let me ask you a question as the narrator of this story. Why the hell would kids come to your cabin side of the woods and build a snowman early as fuck in the morning? Okay, I know this one not as good as y'all saying, but we gotta watch this one a little bit, and then we go into another good one. But we gotta do this shit quick because it's almost 3:00.
Or so I thought. The following night, things got even worse. I woke up again, but now I knew for sure it wasn't from a dream, but a loud thud. Like the sound of something hitting the window.
A snowball.
I glanced through the window and was shocked to see the same snowman, identical from the day before. I remember turning in quite late that night, and there was no sign of a snowman when I turned out the lights. So I was pretty sure that it wasn't a kid's prank. I mean, who would let their kids out this late to build a snowman? And what was that noise on the window?
Right.
The last thing I wanted to do is go outside in the blistering cold, but I knew that if I waited until the morning, any footprints would most likely be covered by another thick layer of snow. I reluctantly got dressed, stepped outside, and walked up to the snowman. Which is when I discovered a single set of very large footprints leading from and to the forest.
Oh shit. And let me guess, you decided to go follow those footprints.
I couldn't shake this feeling of being watched. and that somehow I had made things worse by destroying the last snowman. So I decided to leave it alone and quickly headed back to the cabin.
Oh shit.
The bitter
He should have
cold
headed
stayed with
back
me
to
that
the
night as
house.
I curled up in bed and tried my best to get warm. But the prospect of getting any sleep that night soon came to an abrupt end. The noise on the glass. I recognized it instantly. The sound of a snowball hitting the window. I knew deep down that it could only mean one thing. Needless to say, I didn't sleep a wink that night.
Can y'all still hear me, chat?
And I
Alright,
left the
bet.
cabin the very next day.
Nigga, you should have left the first day.
I never knew his name, or ever saw his face, but I came to know him
As the snowman.
as the snowman.
Oh. How did I know he was gonna say that? Oh, this shit don't work. Damn. Did he say I never knew the snowman's? Yes, he did. Like, what the fuck? It's a snowman, buddy. What you think his name will be? Olaf or some shit? Okay. I was trying to charge this because it's dying. But it's not working. So I'm about to switch back to my other microphone, turn this one off. And here we go. Yup. Okay, great. All right. Since y'all want a real one, let's go back to the spooky ones. Let's go back to the spooky ones. All right. Let's do this one 10 days ago. Whoa. Re-uploading this content to YouTube and any other platform such as TikTok is not allowed and will be removed when found, which will be resulting in termination of said accounts. God damn, my boy not playing. Okay. Here we go, chat. Y'all ready? Y'all ready? Y'all with me, chat? Excuse me. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. Nah, facts. I will definitely do that. I will definitely put a SpongeBob episode on. Is mayonnaise an instrument? All right, chat. I got the light charging. Niggas be soft these days. Nigga, ain't nobody soft. It's just you gotta protect you just gotta protect yourself, man. You gotta protect yourself. You gotta protect what you watch, what you see, what you let enter into your spirit, man. It's not about being soft. Alright. No, Pat. Oh, wait. No, Patrick. Mayonnaise is not an instrument. Big, meaty claws. What did you say, punk? Big meaty claws. Well, these claws ain't just what he say. These claws ain't just for fucking. This is the leak I was talking about. Almost all videos are scrubbed from the internet. It was leaked on 4chan. It's just two guys talking about it. Posted 9 hours ago. It'll probably be scrubbed again. Oh.
We know that finding high.
Alright, that's interesting. These these claws ain't just for counting money. Alright, here we go. Story 1 by
This
Ranger
happened
Rapper.
A few months ago. I've been driving for Lyft for a few years now, and I usually stick to late night shifts. The roads are quieter and the tips are better, but there is a trade-off. Every once in a while, you get a story that sticks with you, and not in a good way. I'd always thought of myself as careful. I've dealt with my fair share of odd passengers, but nothing, and I mean nothing, even came close to being as strange as what I'm about to tell you. I didn't have a dash cam at the time, and that night was the main reason I installed one. It started off normal enough, just me and the odd sounds my car would occasionally make. I've got this beat up 2005 Volvo, but it's reliable as hell. The streets were quite literally deserted, which like I said earlier, I preferred. Sometime after 2 p.m., I got a request from a convenience store nearby. Seemed harmless at first,
Type
but
shit.
for some reason, I got this weird feeling in my gut about it.
Type shit.
You ever get that feeling like something's off, but you can't explain why?
Yeah.
That's exactly what hit me as I drove up. Before I even saw the guy, I figured out why I was getting that gut feeling. The convenience store I was pulling up to was closed. All the lights were off, and there was not a single car in the lot. As I pulled closer, I saw him. I made sure to drive pretty slowly so I could get a good look at him. He was pacing outside the store, wearing this ratty hoodie that looked like it hadn't seen a washing machine in years. I'm not kidding about that.
Maybe the
There's
man
literally a hole in
homeless.
his sleeve.
Maybe he a homeless
His
man.
movements were jerky, like he couldn't stand still, and he kept glancing over his shoulder like he thought someone was after him.
Or maybe he
If I
on
had to
drugs.
guess, he was on something.
Yeah, there you go.
I probably should have just canceled the ride and driven away. I even hovered my finger over the cancel button, but I didn't for whatever reason. I unlocked the doors, and he slid into the back seat without a word. I regretted my decision the moment I took my foot off the brake. Most people either scroll on their phones or stare out the window, but not him. He just sat there, staring at me through the rearview mirror, not blinking, not looking away, just staring directly at me. I tried not to stare back, but I couldn't help but catch his eye a couple of times. He looked kind of angry, which was also pretty unsettling. I tried to ignore him and turned on the radio to break the silence.
Man, humans have no
I don't remember which
survival.
station I clicked on,
Who you
but when
telling?
the music started playing, he snapped at me to turn it off.
And then
His voice was deep and a little raspy.
in the moment his survival instincts did kick in, he ignored them shits. He was like, yeah, something's off. Something's way off about this. Before he even got to the pickup location, he said, yeah, something feels off about this. Fuck it. Hell no. Hell no.
And I could tell he was a smoker right away. That kind of caught me off guard, and I jerked the steering wheel a little bit. I resisted the urge to look at him in the mirror and just did as he said, gripping the wheel a little tighter. I didn't say anything, and we drove in silence for a while. I thought maybe he'd just sit there quietly until we got to his stop. That's what I was hoping for, at least. But then he spoke. I remember the conversation like it was yesterday. He asked me if I ever picked up someone I shouldn't have. That question hit me like a brick. I let out this awkward laugh and said, well, I hope not. I was trying to keep it light, but he didn't react. He just leaned back and muttered something to himself that I couldn't hear.
Wait.
But he didn't laugh and said, well, I hope not. I was trying to keep it light, but he didn't react. He just leaned back and muttered something to himself that I couldn't hear.
Nah, facts.
And he started going on about how he used to be an Uber driver and he quit because some punks stole some stuff from his car. He was slurring his words a bit, so I couldn't make out everything he said, but I got the gist of the story for the most part. I looked in the mirror once or twice while he was telling me the story, and I realized he was smiling the whole time, which was incredibly unsettling. A normal person wouldn't smile talking about something like that. He concluded his story by saying, "It's funny how much trust you put in someone sitting right behind you." That comment was what did it for me.
Hell
I
nah.
started thinking about him as more of a threat than just a crazy drug addict.
I'd have been like, you right. You know what? You right. What you got going on? What you got going on? You know what, sir? You know what? Yeah, it is crazy how much trust that you put, but yeah, yeah. I'd have been like, you know what? You goddamn right. You goddamn right. Just pull that thing out and be like, yeah. You know, it's crazy what kind of trust that you let somebody have behind you. So, with that being said, scoot your ass over to the right. You know what? Sit to the right of me instead of behind me. Cause you know what? Actually, come up front. Come up front. I got something for you, man. Come up front. We can ride in the front together. Wait a minute. Huh? What? Okay. It's getting brighter. If y'all could tell, the light is definitely brightening. Okay.
Unfortunately, there wasn't much I could do about it. I felt my pulse speed up. I kept my eyes on the road, but my mind was spinning.
That's why you always got to keep that
Glanced at
thing
the
on you. You feel me?
Focusing on the destination like it was some kind of lifeline. But the guy did not know when to stop talking. He kept babbling about nonsense, some of it concerning and some of it just gibberish. I honestly couldn't keep up. Eventually, he started apologizing to someone, although I don't think it was me. He began insinuating that he had just done something awful and that
That's
he
what
was
I'm
a bad
saying.
person. He kept saying, "I didn't mean it," repeatedly, followed by a few frantic "I'm sorries." I didn't respond, worried that he'd do something if I did. I didn't know what he'd done or what he was capable of, but I wasn't about to find out.
Yeah.
We were only a few minutes from his stop when he snapped out of his muttering haze and yelled at me that I had missed the turn. I didn't miss it. The GPS clearly showed we were on track.
El
I
Tweaker.
slammed on the brakes anyway, mostly out of fear. He demanded that I pull over, so that's what I did. My hands were shaking at that point.
No,
I just
not
wanted the nightmare
flex.
to be over. As soon as I shifted into park, headlights appeared
Instacart.
behind us. It was a police car. I said a silent prayer and watched as it crept down the road, its spotlight briefly sweeping over my car. The guy in my back seat slouched down like he was trying to stay out of sight. I turned my head and saw him lying almost perfectly flat on my back seat with his eyes closed.
What the fuck?
I whipped my head back around before he saw me, trying to keep my breathing steady. He stayed in that position for a really uncomfortable amount of time. I wanted to ask him to leave, but decided against it. Eventually, he lifted his head and told me I had gotten lucky. Before I had a chance to do anything, he opened my car door and disappeared. I ended up calling my shift short after that. I was shaken up and didn't feel like driving around anymore. It wasn't until a few weeks later that I came across something on my phone that proved how dangerous of a situation I had been in. According to a news article, a convenience store had been robbed on the night I picked up that passenger. It was 2 blocks from where I had picked that guy up. It makes me sick knowing I was inches away from a dangerous criminal who could have harmed me if he had chosen to. I'm a little scared to contact the police about this.
So let me just send my story to Mr. Nightmare. I'm terrified. I'm petrified to get the police involved. But hey, internet, I'm gonna tell you this story. Yeah, I got locks. They beautiful. They're nice and long. I've been growing my hair out for I've been growing my hair out for 10 years. 11 years, 10, 11 years. No, it's 11 years now. I've been growing out my hair for 11 years now. I locked my hair officially locked my hair 3 years ago. I think it was 2020. It was either 2020 or 2022 when I locked my hair officially. Some cop on his lunch break gonna watch this. Good luck to that cop.
Law enforcement for various personal reasons I won't get into. I'm not really sure if my report would even help. Either way, I'm much more cautious about who I let in my car.
Yeah, you should have been more cautious about who you let in your car. Story number 2 by MC Hammer. Let's go, baby.
I used to live in the city. The urban lifestyle is honestly what I always envisioned for myself. I'm not gonna get
quick. What city is this, chat? All my Geo storm chasers, all my Geo trackers. What city is this? So if you take a look at the skyline here, bro said MC Hammer. What's up, Marshawn? You know it. If you look at the skyline right here, and then you take a look at this building followed by these 3 buildings, you'd be able to determine that this is in Singapore.
Get into it, but after an extremely traumatic experience, I couldn't bear even the smallest noises. I began to hate noise in general. My psychiatrist told me I had developed a rare case of phonophobia, so that pins and
Seattle
feeling you get when your foot falls asleep. It's kind of like that, but in my chest, always there, like my body was bracing for something that wasn't
Neither do
coming.
I.
Every car horn or slamming door felt like a jolt straight to my nerves. I'm
dense.
About 3 years ago, I found a cabin buried deep in the Pacific Northwest.
Pacific?
I don't want to say
North?
exactly where it was for reasons you'll soon understand, but all I'll say.
You might be right. You might be right. You was guessing Minneapolis? I don't know if it was Singapore. I just said some shit, but Seattle, you might be right because he said the Pacific Northwest. That sound pretty Washington to me.
Say is that it was somewhere in Oregon. It seemed perfect. Very few neighbors, no traffic, barely any cell service.
Okay, Oregon.
What really sold me on it, though, was the lack of noise. It was just me and the peace and quiet. For the first time in months, I thought I might actually feel safe. The cabin itself was small but cozy.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. I love watching his videos. His videos are so funny. Ray Johnson, I think that's his name. If y'all ever seen Ray Johnson, y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. He be narrating the stories, and then he be like,
it was just me and the peace and quiet. For the first time in months, I thought I might actually feel safe.
Until. Okay, all right, my bad.
The cabin itself was small but cozy. To be fair, it was exactly what the listing had promised. You could tell it had been built to last, with thick wooden beams and a sturdy stone fireplace. It smelled like pine and old books when I first walked in. You know, that kind of earthy scent that's almost comforting. Think like one of those old cabin-style bed and breakfasts, for any of you who have gone skiing before. The nearest neighbor lived about a 10-minute walk down a narrow dirt path. I didn't meet her right away, though. For the first few days, I just soaked in the silence. I'd wake up to the sound of birds instead of sirens, and at night, the only thing I heard was the wind brushing through the trees. It was like the whole world had pressed pause, and I could finally breathe again. I did all my work from my laptop, so there really was no need for me to connect with the outside world beyond that. About a week after I moved in, there was a knock at the door. The cabin obviously had no doorbell, so those knocks were something I'd have to get used to. I opened the door, expecting it to be my neighbor, and it was. It was a moderately old woman carrying a basket of preserves like she just stepped out of a Hallmark movie. She introduced herself as Michelle and told me she lived about 10 minutes down the trail, which didn't sound far at all until you factored in how dense the woods were. I mean, you could get turned around in there just looking for firewood. She was in her late 60s with oddly long gray hair and these piercing blue eyes that made you feel like she could see right through you. She wasn't rude exactly, more like blunt.
The skyscraper architecture suggests Midwest Chicago. However, the cloud formation makes it hard to differ. It's either Chicago or Seattle. Washingtonian. Nah, y'all. I mean, y'all pretty on point with y'all guesses, especially considering the fact that he said he moved from out the city to Oregon. You know, so possibly, she's a killer granny. 100%. I would not be surprised. She made it through a 10-mile trek from her house to his house.
She welcomed me to the woods and extended the basket toward me like she was expecting.
With a basket of goodies. I've read too many children's stories for me to not be concerned. What you doing with that basket of goodies, old woman? I don't know.
Me to take it.
Also, I got you. We're gonna try to breeze through this one so you can end up, going to bed and stuff.
I didn't really have much of a choice. She was practically shoving.
Seems chill. Face. Yeah, of course. Says the guy who would just be chilling around the ghosties.
If that makes any sense. I grabbed it impulsively, but I admit I had never been treated that way by a neighbor before. It wasn't anything crazy, but it wasn't something I was used to. I thanked her as I took the basket, and she looked at me like she was expecting me to say something else. I honestly didn't know what else to say, so I just smiled. She kept staring at me awkwardly, which confirmed my suspicion that this woman didn't interact with a lot of people. Eventually, she spoke. She said, and these were her exact words, which I'll never forget, "Always keep your lanterns full, your windows shut tight, and your wits sharper than your axe." It wasn't something a normal person would say to someone else. It was like she was reciting from a rule book. It honestly sounded more like a warning than advice.
Yeah, 100%.
I nodded, smiled, and turned to go back inside. After shutting the door, I stood there in silence.
She gonna fat him up and bake him like Hansel and Gretel. Hell yeah.
She didn't walk away for a good 45
that
seconds.
Basket of goodies got poison inside of it.
Part about the whole interaction. Despite the weird vibe, I did appreciate her kindness.
Wait, I gotta rewind it.
Wait for a good 45 silence, waiting to hear her footsteps walk away. She didn't walk away for a good 45 seconds.
Whoa.
Hear her foot back inside, like a warning than advice.
So he went inside, closed the door, and she was still standing there?
I nodded, smiled, and turned to go back inside. After shutting the door, I stood there in silence, waiting to hear her footsteps walk away. She didn't walk away for a good 45 seconds, which was probably the strangest part about the whole interaction. Despite the weird vibe, I did appreciate her kindness. She seemed reclusive, but not unfriendly. The kind of person who'd help you if you asked, but wouldn't go out of her way to pry. I told myself it was nice to know someone was close by, even if I didn't plan on needing her. I didn't even bother looking in the basket. I just set it down in the living room and forgot about it.
Y'all think this is the actual cabin? Or nah?
There was a thunderstorm that night.
Randomly generated.
Extremely rare for Oregon, but it does happen. I lit a few candles and curled up on the couch with a book, trying to ignore the fact that the power was flickering every few minutes. Some of you might find that kind of isolation scary, but I actually loved it. For some reason, my brain wasn't freaked out by the natural sounds of the thunderstorm. It was actually that specific storm which gave me that realization. I listened intently to everything outside, and it was, dare I say, soothing. But of course, that peaceful feeling didn't last. A few hours after
I was just about to say, he's the real psychopath here. Yeah, I'm getting real psychopath vibes from this guy. Not the granny. Let's not let the story so far trick us. He might actually be the serial killer here.
The storm started. There was a knock at the door that nearly made me jump out of my skin. I say knock, but it was really more of a banging. It was loud and definitely not natural. Like whoever it was didn't care that it was pouring outside.
Oh, time out real quick. Side note. Not story. Side note. Don't them things in the woods, from Until Dawn, didn't that happen in like the Washington, Oregon area, if I'm not mistaken? with them chupacabras, whatever them things is, and Until Dawn. This might be Until Dawn IRL. Facts, especially over there in that part of the country. Especially in that part of the country, they heavy over there for sure. And the Oregon Trail, you gotta think about all those spirits over there through that shit. He said he likes being alone on a rainy day and won't take sweet lady's food. And she was just trying to help him.
My heart started pounding, and I began to feel that god-awful tingly sensation in my chest. After hesitating for a few seconds, I grabbed a flashlight and got up to check who it was. I looked through the little glass window pane next to the door. It was Michelle, soaked to the bone and clutching a flashlight. I opened the door, and she spoke before I even had a chance to greet her. She blurted out that she saw someone near my woodpile and that I should know about it. I was beyond confused, but her words were incredibly concerning, and that took precedence. I stepped out onto the porch, shining my flashlight into the rain, but I couldn't see anything but trees. I asked her if she was sure, and she nodded. Her eyes kept darting to the woods like she was expecting someone to emerge from it any second.
Okay, now I'm changing my mind again. She might be the serial killer. How the hell you saw somebody in his wood pile? You stayed 10 minutes away. Unless y'all got chat, bro's like, I couldn't stop thinking about Granny, so I texted her, what you doing? And she said, come through. Nah, Granny was there. Oh, it's raining. It's raining. I'm alone. Boom, 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 boom. And he was like, what the fuck is that? Nah, let me stop. Okay. She got some super eyes. Nah, facts. What the hell? Let me rewind that part. I gotta hear that dialogue one more time, just because the shit just sound unbelievable to me.
Beyond confused.
Let me go back just a little bit more. I'm gonna remember where we at, and then because I definitely want to figure. She said she stayed 10 minutes away.
To say, so I just smiled, carrying a basket of preserves. Did all my work from my laptop, so there really was no need for me to connect with the outside world beyond that. About a week after I moved in, there was a knock at the door. The cabin obviously had no doorbell, so those knocks were something I'd have to get used to. I opened the door, expecting it to be my neighbor, and it was. It was a moderately old woman carrying a basket of preserves like she just stepped out of a Hallmark movie. She introduced herself as Michelle and told me she lived about 10 minutes down the trail, which didn't sound far at all until you factored in how dense the woods were. I mean, you could get turned around in there just looking for firewood.
10 minutes down the trail. I can't even see 10 minutes down the street. What the fuck? Nah, she got some good ass eyesight. On a dark, stormy night, she sees somebody standing in his woodpile? Nah. Either that was her excuse to go get some dough, or she the serial killer.
I opened the door, and she spoke before I even had a chance to greet her. She blurted out that she saw someone near my woodpile and that I should know about it.
She camping outside. There we go. Still crazy, but there we go. Makes sense.
I was beyond confused, but her words were incredibly concerning, and that took precedence. I stepped out onto the porch, shining my flashlight into the rain, but I couldn't see anything but trees. I asked her if she was sure, and she nodded.
She's standing.
Her eyes kept darting to the woods like she was
standing in the rain while she do his house
with
with night vision goggles.
The whole thing was pretty freaky. I kept looking around, but there wasn't much I could make out.
The whole thing is pretty freaky because Granny a freak. Well, I'm telling you, she really just wants some dick, boy. She old. It's raining. It's dark. She out there looking, peeping. She saw you got that thing. She saw you got that thing from 10 minutes away, my boy. She knows. She want it. Okay, I'm sorry, Chad. Let's keep watching.
Out between the darkness and the chaos of the storm. Before I could say anything else,
Granny was gone.
Be careful, and began walking away without waiting for a response. I watched her head back down the path toward her cabin, clearly unfazed by the pouring rain. I stood there until the glow of the flashlight disappeared out of sight, and then I went back inside. The literal second I shut the door, I realized her story was riddled with holes. How could she have seen someone near my woodpile if her house was 10 minutes away? She must have been on my property to begin with. Why the hell would she be snooping around my cabin during a thunderstorm? Was she lying? It didn't sit right with me, but marching over to her house in the middle of a thunderstorm was the last thing I was going to do. Still, I had to do something.
She
Locked
slipped
up
some
the
honey
cabin
packets.
as securely as I could and sat in my room, listening. The storm started to die down after a while, but I still felt pretty uneasy. A few more hours passed without incident, so I decided that it was probably safe to go to sleep. I can't remember exactly what time it was, but sometime after midnight, I woke up to the sound of a branch snapping just outside my bedroom window. I'm a really light sleeper, so I was 100% positive it was a branch snapping and not something else. I froze in place for a few tense seconds, listening. Eventually, I crept to the window, half hoping I wouldn't see anything. At first, I didn't, but then I spotted her. Michelle. She was standing at the edge of the woods, her body angled away from my house. I could tell it was her because her hair was so long and disheveled. I strained to make out more, but being as there was only moonlight to help me see, it was no use. I saw her beginning to turn around, so I ducked beneath the window before she could catch me looking at her. I stayed crouched there for what felt like forever. When I finally mustered the courage to peek again, she was gone. I genuinely didn't know what to do. I hadn't exactly pegged her as dangerous, just weird. But at that point, I was having second thoughts.
Pegged
It didn't make
her.
sense. Why would she try and warn me earlier if she was
Like
the
what
one
you said,
poking
Marshawn?
around? I didn't sleep for hours. I was pretty dead set on just staying up until sunrise. A few hours passed, and I was starting to get tired. As I finally began letting my guard down, there was a knock at the door. It wasn't like the banging from earlier. It was actually kind of quiet. Still, I wasn't going to get up under any circumstances. The pins and needles started up again as I quietly made my way over to the door. I took an inconspicuous glance through the pane and froze in horror.
It was
It wasn't
Michelle.
Michelle.
Oh.
It was a burly-looking bald guy with a thick beard.
Oh shit.
I had to fight every bone in my body not to yell out in fear. The situation instantly went from a 6 to a 10. As quietly as I could, I retreated to my bathroom, locked the door, and called the police. As I was on the phone with them, I started to hear banging on the front door, like someone was repeatedly smashing it with a heavy object. The operator told me help was on the way and instructed me not to hang up.
That's when you introduce your two friends, Smith and Wesson. Yes. What the fuck? Okay. First of all, you don't like the city because it gives you anxiety. Second of all, you moved to a cabin into the woods, thinking shit was sweet. You thinking shit was sweet. It's not. It's worse. What the fuck? It's worse. I would feel more protected in the city than this is real life The Strangers. Welcome to The Strangers, buddy. In Oregon. Welcome to The Strangers. Is Tamara home? Oh, hell no. That's a good ass movie, by the way. I like that movie.
I sat there more terrified than I'd ever been in my entire life. Eventually, the front door gave way, and I heard it crash open.
Oh my God.
I genuinely thought I was going to die. That man, whoever he was, started smashing things in my cabin. At least, that's what it sounded like. All I could hear was the sound of glass breaking and wood splintering. I didn't dare make a sound. Luckily, that man didn't seem to look for me, because I never heard his footsteps leave the living room. Eventually, the smashing sound stopped, and I was sitting in complete silence again. I had been fighting off a panic attack the whole time. To my surprise, the police actually arrived pretty quickly, but not soon enough to catch that guy in the act. He was long gone. I pleaded with the officers to help me out, but they were downright useless. They did a pathetic search of the surrounding property, but that was it. They wouldn't even agree to search the woods, saying that it was too dense and they were unlikely to find him there anyway.
Right.
I begged them to accompany me to Michelle's house at least, which they agreed to. When we got to her property, my jaw literally dropped. The entire cabin was abandoned. The The cops confirmed this and said no one had lived there in decades. I told them they had to search it for squatters, but they told me there was no reason for them to do that. They tried to tell me that there was no clear signs of habitation, so it would be a waste of time. I damn near lost my mind when I heard them say that. I tried to argue, but they more or less told me that living in the woods was a risk I was taking and was not their problem. They left after that, which infuriated me. I obviously moved out of that cabin, but not before spending one more night there. It was awful, but I made it through without anything happening. Things have been good for me since then, but I still constantly think about this experience. Some of my superstitious friends have theorized that Michelle was actually a spirit that was trying to protect me, and that she was really just trying to watch over my property for whatever reason. I don't believe in the paranormal, so I think it's much more likely that two people, her and that man, had been squatting in that abandoned cabin. I just still don't understand why they decided to target me, or why Michelle would bother to warn me if she were planning on breaking into my house. I don't think I'll ever know.
Okay, I don't get it. All right, so for somebody followed. Whoever followed earlier, thank you for following. What was your name? Jefferson, thanks for the follow. I appreciate you. I don't know if I told you also, Munt, but thanks for the follow. I appreciate you. And Morty, I know you followed, and I appreciate you also for following. I don't understand, right? So he said he don't believe in the paranormal, which I could kind of see in this case, like maybe. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, he said he was there for a week and shit was cool when he was there for a week. Nothing was popping off. Granted, I mean, it could happen soon. It could happen not. But I feel like it probably may have been. I don't know. That one was a good one. That one was an interesting one. But, okay, Morty. Have a great night. I hope you sleep well. Peace be with you within your sleep. Jesus loves you. Have a great shift tomorrow. And I was gonna say something else. And also rock it out at school. I will definitely be streaming again, and I definitely would love for you to join next time. Appreciate you. I do a variety of shits. I'm a variety streamer. Today, y'all just so happen to catch me doing this. So, awesome. Story number 3. Let's see what this was about. We gotta hurry up and get this shit over with because it's almost 3.
My name is Luke. My girlfriend Catherine and I met 3 years ago as freshmen in college. We go to Stanford, which has been my dream school since I was like 8. Neither of
what they had to do with shit? I ain't watching this shit after when the 3 o'clock hit, bitch. I ain't watching this shit. I am not watching this shit. That's the witching hour, my boy. I ain't watching this shit. He said, "Why the fuck?" No, Sirski. I was about to say, though, before he said it was Stanford, this is Stanford. I actually had the chance to go to Stanford one time. It was actually pretty dope. And if I could go to the college, I would. It's a beautiful, beautiful campus. Beautiful campus. But I remember seeing this when I went to Stanford. That's how I knew that this was Stanford.
of us are from California. Pretty far from it, actually. We're both from Ohio.
Oh,
Her
shit.
from Cincinnati, and me just outside Columbus. I think that's a big reason we were so attracted to each other. I think people from similar areas are naturally drawn to each other for whatever reason. Stanford's not a huge school, but most of the student body is originally from California, so us being from the Midwest definitely differentiates us. One of the traditions we've created is how we split Christmas between our families. Catherine's popular amongst my relatives, so her presence is always appreciated and welcomed.
Right.
Damn near expected at this point.
Type shit.
Since her house is just a 2-hour drive from mine, we decided early on to spend Christmas Eve with my family, who celebrates Christmas Eve night, and then drive through the night to her house for Christmas Day. Until I met her, I didn't realize that most families celebrate Christmas the day of, not the night before. Oddly enough, my favorite part of the holiday isn't Christmas Eve or Christmas Day though. It's that late night drive. It's become its own little tradition, something we both look forward to every year. The first time we did it still remains one of my favorite memories with her.
They must be
Because of where I
Hispanic.
live, the quickest route from my house to hers doesn't take us on a major highway. Most of the route is quiet back roads, just fields, trees, and the occasional distant farmhouse. It's always really late at night when we do it, so in combination with the secluded route, we rarely encounter any other cars. It feels like the world is asleep, and we have it all to ourselves. Don't laugh, but we always blast Juice WRLD during the drive. His music has been a shared obsession since we met. I know his music is a little cringy, but something about singing the lyrics together is really special. It's like we're in sync. This past Christmas...
Wait, time out. Juice WRLD is considered cringy amongst some people? That's interesting. I've never heard that. I've never heard people say that Juice WRLD's music is cringe. But I say he must be Hispanic because some Hispanic people celebrate Christmas on Christmas Eve. From what I know, more so than other people who celebrate on Christmas Day. But okay, you say he was/is. I don't really listen to Juice WRLD like that, so I would have never known. Like, I know like a few Juice WRLD songs, but I never would have thought people say that his music is cringe.
Christmas Eve started like any other. After a wholesome night with my entire extended family, we packed up my car around midnight and hit the road. The snow was falling lightly, and the roads were deserted as expected. With the music and heat cranked up, everything felt perfect. That all changed in an instant, though. What I'm about to describe to you is still one of the most unsettling things I've ever experienced. Probably the
He
most
said he's
unsettling
spooked in a
thing.
bitch right now.
I was driving along when the music was interrupted by my phone ringing. I glanced down, a little irritated that I'd be getting a call this late. It was an unknown number. I ignored it without thinking. Probably a scam call. Those things are constant these days. Catherine made a joke about how committed those call center guys must be making calls on Christmas. I laughed in agreement, and that was that. But then, a few minutes later,
They called
my phone rang
again.
a second time. I again looked down and saw that it was another unknown number, probably the same one as before. I sighed, irritated, but let it go to voicemail. Catherine glanced at me and raised her eyebrow, but didn't say anything. I tilted my phone towards her to show
Nigga,
her
I
that
would've
it was
answered.
an unknown number, and she said, "That's so weird," with a confused look. I didn't respond. Instead, just shrugged my shoulders. The music eventually resumed, and I tried to take my mind off the phone calls.
Until
But of course,
it called
2
again.
minutes later, my phone rang again. I was pissed at that point, cursing under my breath as I fumbled wildly for my phone. I snatched it from the console and swiped aggressively across the screen, ready to tell whoever it was to screw off for spamming my phone. I could tell I startled Catherine, as her body tensed up with my sudden movements. In hindsight, I probably overreacted, but I was sick of being harassed. I basically barked hello into the phone with as sharp a tone as I could muster. I expected the scam script to begin, but I was instead met with silence. I turned up the volume in my car and immediately picked up on a faint static coming from the other side of the line. I was about to hang up when a man's voice spoke. The voice didn't belong to anyone I knew. "Hello, Luke." I was so caught off guard I nearly swerved off the road. I couldn't speak. I felt my whole body starting to itch, which always happens to me when I'm nervous. Before I could respond, the man continued. He started reciting personal information, my full name, my address, details about my life that no stranger should know, details that no stranger could know. My mind was racing, trying to make sense of it. I wanted to pull
The
over on the side
FBI?
of the road, but I kept driving like I was in some kind of trance.
Nah, the FBI got his
Considered
ass.
shouting at him, but decided that anger wasn't the best resource in a situation like this. After he paused for a few tense moments, I finally spoke. I asked him what he wanted in a steady voice, trying to hide the fear I was feeling. The voice paused before delivering the words that made my blood run cold. He said that he wasn't here for me, that he was here for Catherine. Hearing my girlfriend's name was about 100 times more terrifying than hearing my own, and the horrified expression on her face told me that she was just as shocked as I was. I blurted out that I didn't know a Catherine, that he must have the wrong number. The man chuckled before saying, "She's sitting right next to you."
What the
That was
fuck?
too much for me. I pulled over on the side of the road. I had no choice. My hands were literally shaking in fear. I was about to say something when Catherine reached into my lap in one fluid movement and hung up the phone. Just like that, I literally screamed in her face, demanding to know why she hung up on a stranger that was making personal threats towards us. She didn't answer, just looked at me with wide, fearful eyes. I desperately tried to call the number back, once, twice, 3 times, but it never went through. Catherine told me to keep driving, which I ultimately did, but not before questioning her. She told me she was scared and that I couldn't blame her for hanging up, which I guess was fair. I drove off in silence.
Hell nah. This nigga just said, I'm not here for you. I'm here for Catherine. I'm here for your bitch. I'm here for your bitch. And she hung up the phone. This dude a pussy trying to yell at her. I don't know. I don't know. You hung up the phone on somebody who's giving super personal information without getting any detail about what the fuck is going on. Like, that's weird as fuck.
But I still couldn't understand why she'd hang up the phone. I don't know whether I was more furious or afraid. Part of me was expecting that number to call back, but after
Shawty
about 10
loyal.
minutes, I felt like it was increasingly unlikely. At one point, I looked over at Catherine and saw tears in her eyes. She told me she didn't feel safe.
Nah, something's up. Something's up. Catherine know what's going on right now. Shawty loyal? I don't think so. Why you crying? Why you crying? What you done did? Who you done gave my information to? Watches Catherine's ex. That's some old dude. That's her ex-boyfriend. That's her ex-boyfriend that she was complaining to about her new boyfriend. She done dated someone in the FBI or some shit. Hell yeah. 2 ads, be right back. Yeah, nah, hell nah. This shit is her. That's her ex-boyfriend. She was complaining to her ex-boyfriend about the new nigga to the new nigga. Kickside got no ads. Yeah, Sersky, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes Twitch, do a little ads for your boy. You know what I'm saying? So I can get a little revenue. You know what I'm saying? This is my job, you feel me? Alright, let's keep watching.
Which I empathized with. Something in the pit of my stomach gnawed at me though. Catherine and I had been through enough in our relationship to know that trust didn't always come easily. There had been little things, white lies, half-truths, moments where I caught her being less than honest. I knew I was being paranoid though. How could she possibly have done anything to do with this? The rest of the drive was silent. I didn't play the music again, and neither of us spoke. My mind was still spinning with a million unanswered questions. Who the hell was that guy? How did he know so much about me? Only my family knew where we were driving that night, and they'd never pull a stunt like this.
Right.
I was 100% sure of it. I couldn't think of another explanation though. Even when we finally pulled into Catherine's driveway, I didn't feel much better. It's been almost a month since this happened, and I have yet to get my answers. Neither of our family members were responsible. We asked all of them. Catherine swears she's just as clueless as I am, which leads me to believe the person on the other end of the phone call had sinister intentions. You might think I'm overreacting to a harmless prank, but I'm telling you, other than our family members, there are no people on earth who knew Catherine and I would be driving that night. I've been really tense.
Oh shit.
Tears in her. I think I'm overreacting to a harmless prank, but I'm telling you, other than our family members, there are no people on earth who knew Catherine and I would be driving that night. I've been really tense ever since. I can't help but brace myself every time my phone rings. I know he's gonna call me again eventually. It's just a matter of time.
I wonder if he ever did. I wonder if he ever got that call back. I definitely think that girl got something to do with this shit for sure. For shit show. She definitely got something to do with that shit. And yeah. That's what I think. That's what I think for sure. I'm not watching one more. It's 2:59 a.m. And I ain't about to do it. I ain't about to do it. We watched something else though. We can watch something else though. Grown ass man. Hell yeah, I'm a grown ass. Hell, you goddamn right. You goddamn right, grown ass man. I'm not watching this shit no more. We could do it tomorrow. If I stream tomorrow, what's tomorrow? Thursday? Wednesday? We could do it Wednesday night. We could do more scary joints Wednesday night. I'm not ending the stream though. I'm not about to go to sleep on some shit like that. We're gonna do like a little something regular. Just a little something regular. Watch Mr. Beast. Yeah. See something regular, not spooky. I don't wanna do no spooky shit right now. Critical reacts. Terrifying clips that will leave you shaking. Moist Critical. Fuck. Mr. Beast. Is this his newest one? 100 hours inside the pyramids. They let him do that? That's crazy.
I
Somehow. Ain't no somehow. I helped 2,000 people walk again. There was something that I watched yesterday. I had just realized this, though. Mr. Beast has subscribed for a cookie. Mr. Beast has his own channel on Roku TV. That shit is crazy. I was watching some Mr. Beast video yesterday on Roku TV. It was people from 1 to 100 in a challenge for $250,000. That shit was crazy.
بس ثواني من فضلكم، هناك فرصة عظيمة جدا لكم بفضل الله عز وجل أن تساعدوا في إنشاء مسجد.
I somehow have unrestricted access to all the Great Pyramids of Egypt! Whoa.
Somehow.
This is the coolest thing I've ever seen. We'll be going into the tombs of ancient pharaohs, places that are literally illegal to enter because they're incredibly dangerous. What if we fall? Oh yeah, you'll definitely die. We'll even be swimming to a secret underground tomb beneath the pyramids. Oh my God. We've only been granted 100 hours to explore, and we're gonna...
How, Mr. Beast? How were you granted this access, Mr. Beast?
Start right now. Follow me, boys. It's about to be fun. This is so beautiful. Someone 4,500 years ago put this rock right here.
Correct. This pyramid dates back to about 4,500 years old.
The passageway we're in leads to what Egyptologists say is King Khufu's tomb, the pharaoh who may have ordered the pyramids to be built. Whoa!
This room is called the Grand Gallery.
What percentage of this pyramid do you think we've seen so far?
We might never know the answer to that question.
That's the coolest way he could have answered that.
This next room was the king's final resting spot.
As far as we believe, yes.
Let's do it. Whoa! Holy crap, boys! What is this? 4,600 years ago, this chamber may have contained the king's mummified body. This is where the pharaoh was buried.
This is what we believe is the final resting place.
Believe? How do we not know?
I think somewhere inside this pyramid, there's another chamber that we have not found yet that might have the body of the king.
You know what? In this video, we're gonna find it. Because we will literally be exploring from hundreds of feet below the pyramids up to the highest point in the largest ancient pyramid on Earth. Woo!
This shit is crazy. This nigga is really in the pyramids right now. Y'all, what the fuck? You want to know what I think? Well, like, I got this theory about the pyramids. Like, I think that this shit was, like, made by a man. Like, not like man-made, like, way back, but, like, more so, like, man-made to give, like, to tell the story. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of like what I think. I don't know. This is crazy, though.
That was awesome! Before we go explore the other giant pyramids, I want to show you guys.
Writes some Egyptian gov official a check with 5 zeros. Somehow. That's what I was saying. Definitely 5 zeros. I somehow have unrestricted access to the pyramids. Mr. Beast, bro. You know, we all know how you got access to these goddamn pyramids, man.
Base camp. Yeah. This is nice. We got a dinner table, some tents to sleep in, and... Yo! Wow. Okay. We even brought lights so you can see the pyramids from camp.
That's got to be the most expensive nightlight that's ever existed.
This is the pyramid we're going to explore tomorrow. I want to start at 5 a.m. Everyone get some sleep. These pyramids were so
Look at the camel.
technologically advanced for their time that some credit them to a pre-Egyptian civilization, while some point to even crazier theories like aliens. But Egyptologists are sure that they were built by the first Egyptians as tombs for their kings. And by the end of this video, we're gonna find out which...
Bruh, I don't know, bruh. I just don't believe it, bruh. I just don't believe it, bruh. Like, I just don't believe it, bruh. Like, I just feel like... Now, I do believe that people made pyramids for real, but, like, ain't no fucking way, bruh. Like, I don't know. I don't know. This shit is crazy, bruh.
Which of these theories is true? All right, boys, I hope you're ready to explore the next pyramid on our list, the Pyramid of Khafra. What is special about this monstrosity?
Well, this pyramid is how we learned how the casings of each pyramid look like. This is how they all looked like at some point.
That was right after the aliens built them.
No aliens.
Rami led us nearly 100 feet below the Earth's surface, deep into Khafre's pyramid. This is a place where hardly anyone in the modern world has ever been. So to be honest, we had no idea what to expect going down here. The ancient Egyptians had cardboard.
We believed that this was the burial chamber for King Khafra for the longest time.
And now they're using it to store stuff.
Well, they're restoring the pyramid, Jimmy. They gotta use tools.
So that means there's a real burial chamber.
Yes, Rami actually took us to the real resting place, thought to have once held the body of King Khafre. I see a big ceiling.
Whoa. Dude, we're deep in this pyramid.
Here we are. The final burial chamber of King Khafre.
No, this is the coolest thing I've ever seen. What the heck, bro? What is this?
Wait.
Look at the date.
The graffiti right there is the guy who discovered this tomb.
He claims he discovered this tomb, yes.
This is where the pharaoh was buried.
This is the final resting place for King Khafre.
Is it disrespectful to...
You know what's crazy is like as I'm hearing a lot of this shit, like there's no verification of any of this information. This is all speculation. Everything that this dude is talking about is just speculation. I also have a key fire. A key fire is this thing he has around his neck. I have one of those. But everything he's talking right now is just speculation. Like, how am I supposed to believe any of this if there's no verification?
In there?
I wouldn't worry about the disrespect so much as the curse.
What does the curse do to you?
Do you want to try?
No. All right, let's get out of here before we get cursed. Oh my gosh. That pyramid is insane. The King's Tomb didn't really answer many of our questions. However, the portal to the underworld deep beneath the pyramids could have everything we were looking for.
This is the tomb of God Osiris, where very few humans have ever been.
What are we doing? As you can imagine, the god of the underworld's tomb is pretty deep underground.
Oh, heck no. It really just goes all the way down there.
After you, Carl.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Why is he walking down so non?
I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, I've always wanted to like slide down a ladder. You know, like when you grab the sides, like in a video game, and you just slide. I definitely would have done that shit. If I knew like I wouldn't fall.
Nonchalant.
This is the entrance, Carl.
Yeah. To the god of the underworld.
This is a tall ladder.
It's actually really deep. Like if you fall.
Oh yeah, you'll definitely die.
Yeah.
This is getting pretty scary. I don't like this anymore.
And if we weren't already scared enough, we then came across this.
3,000-year-old human.
Oh my god. Why am I still holding this? Dude, is this a part of the skull?
This is the skull, yeah.
Oh my god.
When we go down there, we will be so far underground that there's a chance we pass out due to a lack of oxygen.
Correct.
Chandler is heading to Osiris's resting place.
All right, here we go. Oh, I'm in the water. Whoa.
I just want to say this real quick. I want to know how they will be able to pass out from a lack of oxygen if there's obviously water down there. And we know H2O, hydrogen, 2, oxygen. You feel what I'm saying? Like, obviously there's oxygen down there. Enough oxygen down there to have water. I'm just saying.
You can tell the air's pretty thin down here.
Wait, what is this? Oh, this is a rock right here. Is this a rock or a lid?
Right in the center of the room is the sarcophagus of God Osiris.
Right here is supposedly the gateway to the underworld.
Yeah. So try to get in.
To the underworld?
Well, yeah.
Screw it.
Oh my God.
This sarcophagus is allegedly the portal to the underworld, and virtually no humans have ever been here before. How deep?
Oh my God! Why am I here? Why am I a YouTuber? What do we?
Look all the way to that right corner up there. That's a shaft that goes to nobody knows where.
Carl, get up in there. I can go up there?
Jimmy, don't let him.
I'm so scared, bro.
Carl, that's not smart.
Dude, I'm literally in a tunnel in ancient Egypt that nobody's ever been before.
No one is crazy enough. Can you explain to us what's happening?
I'm in a turn in the cave, and it's getting thinner. Dude, I'm literally, actively kind of stuck in this thing.
Carl, you're making history.
I got like 1 inch of clearance, bro.
It's been longer than the safe limit for oxygen.
Carl.
I'm ready.
So before we literally all die and see the underworld for ourselves,
there's no gracefully doing this, is there?
We got out of there as quick as we could because I wanted to live long enough to explore the never-before-seen shafts of the Great Pyramid of Giza, where literally less people in modern
What the
times
fuck?
have been than have gone to space.
Who wants to ride a camel with me? Let's do it!
Pet him. Pet him.
He doesn't want it.
Have you ever been bit by a camel?
Yes.
What?
Yeah.
Does it hurt?
Yes.
Oh.
I told you.
Another big day of exploring ahead.
This is unbelievable.
Taylor, you good?
Oh. Help. Pull it.
I definitely want to go.
Get me off this thing, bro.
Mr. Beast, hook me up so I can somehow have unrestricted access to the pyramids for 100 hours. Mr. Beast, please take me there. I want to see the mysteries too. I want to know. I want to learn. I want to go to the pyramids underworld. You know what I'm saying? Hook your boy up, Mr. Beast. Thank you.
Dude, it looks so good.
This is probably one of the coolest shots ever. Me just riding a camel by one of the Great Pyramids of Egypt.
Bro, this is absolutely insane.
And now the director of the entire Giza Plateau is joining us for the third pyramid on our list, the Pyramid of Menkaure. If you look at the bottom, you'll still see some of the granite from 4,600 years ago remaining. Here's an illustration of what they think it used to look like. Wow.
This game, you're not ready for it.
But now this is all that remains almost 5,000 years later. This is my friend Nolan. Can we send him to go scout up there?
Yes.
I got permission to do something normally illegal.
Nolan, be careful.
Can you just start yelling at Nolan? He'll freak out.
You don't really get many opportunities to climb a pyramid. I want to take it, bro.
انزل انزل تحت انزل تحت انزل
Down?
Guys down.
All right. Nolan, not a bit. You gotta come down. Come on. Yeah, I'm going down.
انزل تحت يلا يلا.
Hey, he's kidding. Keep going. He's kidding. That was a joke.
Oh my God, you had me freaking out. Oh my God, I thought I was gonna get arrested or something.
Lead the way, sir.
Let's do it.
Whoa. Wait. Point the camera down there. Why is it so dark?
We will switch the light off.
Oh, okay. That would explain it. All right, lead the way. The initial descent of the pyramid took us down a shaft over 100 feet below the ground to the very first chamber in ancient Egyptian history to have decorative carvings. What is this?
A decoration of false doors. We didn't have any decoration inside any pyramid from the 4th dynasty except this one.
So this was done 4,000 or 5,000 years ago.
4,600 years.
Furthering our journey deeper into the pyramid, the next shaft brought us to Menkaure's
antechamber.
Whoa, there's so much history in here. What's in that room?
I can't tell you nothing there.
Have you been up there?
No.
Then how do you know nothing's up there?
Because I can see from here.
Oh, yeah.
You see?
Oh.
It's just a tunnel, nothing there.
Okay, yeah, you can see.
Yes.
Always be skeptical. The Pyramid of Menkaure, known for its complex passageways, had one final descending shaft that led to the burial chamber.
So is this the king chamber? And it has a vaulted ceiling to relieve the weight.
How did they know that 5,000 years ago?
If you can build a pyramid,
You can build anything.
you can do anything.
You can do anything. On our way out, I got to thinking, why is there 3 more pyramids outside next to this one? What are these 3 mini pyramids?
Menkaure, he got 3 small pyramids for the queens, the wives.
So Menkaure had 3 wives, and these are their tombs.
Yes.
Nolan, come over here. Nolan. Oh, God. If he can have 3 partners, you can at least find one. I mean, it's a work in progress.
I did discover a mummy. She's not asking for money. She's always listening to you. Never took too much. It's a good choice for you.
You just offered me a mummy?
Yes.
The things we do to find you love. Our time with Ashraf was coming to an end. And before he left, I wanted to hear his take on this. So aliens didn't build the pyramids?
Aliens, come on, don't break my heart. We have 124 pyramids all over of Egypt. So each time I'm calling aliens, come build a pyramid for me. Cannot be like this. Egyptians were the builders.
Tariq. What? Don't bring up aliens again. You did. Egyptians built it.
If you can build a pyramid, you can do anything.
Yeah! Let's go! And by anything, I guess that also meant a massive, half-human, half-lion mountain of a sculpture, which I'm sure is crawling with secrets. And now we're at the Sphinx, with Dr. Zahe, the man who basically found everything here. I read online that there's a temple buried beneath.
This is interesting. This is interesting. Because you know what they say, right? Here's the thing, right? They say there's these same like statues, pyramids, or whatever in Arizona, you know. I don't know. That's I don't know. It's something strange to me, I like to say. Nah, I'm not gonna tell the second story, Brody. I'm gonna hold off on that one for another time. Not anytime soon, though. I'm not even gonna do it for 5 gifted. Tempting, but nah. Shit was worse than that. Yeah, shit was worse than that. Elaborate? No. There were visuals involved, yes. There were visuals involved. And very, very, it was very earth-shattering. Very reality-shaking. It was very sinister. That's all I will say. I just don't like talking about it that much. If I were to be real. It could help you. Alright. So back in like 2020, I don't remember how long ago it was. It was a while ago. Probably like 2020, 2021. It was either 2019, 2020. Somewhere around that time. Nah, I can't. I can't. If you want me to tell you something that could help you, I will tell you something that could help you. Spirits are real. Be careful what spirits that you playing with. And yeah, cause that shit real. That shit real as hell. Be very aware of what type of things you playing with. Cause yeah, some of them spirits, majority of them spirits, evil. So don't play with them spirits, man. That's what I'll say. That's what I'll say to help you. I don't know if I'm ready to tell this story yet. What's up? You were reading it wrong. What's up with you, man? How you doing? You said you could help me between me and you. It's not. It's more than just me and you. It's me, you, and Marshawn, and this video is gonna be going up on YouTube. So everybody who wants to go back and rewatch the live will see it too. All right. Nah, I'll wait. I'm gonna wait because you weren't the only one that wanted to hear the story either. So if I tell it right now, then it won't be fair to the other people who was in here earlier who wanted to hear it. So I'm not gonna tell it just yet. I'll wait. But like I said, if you want me to tell you something that could help you potentially, like I said, just be sure to be careful what type of spirits that you play with, especially when it comes to like, cause that shit real as hell.
The Sphinx filled with gold, and I'm on a mission to.
Are you saying the Beast Games? I'm not. I have not watched any Beast Games stuff yet. I actually don't really watch a lot of Mr. Beast's content, believe it or not. I just so happened to be watching one of his videos yesterday when I was just kind of like chilling, watching TV. Because this man got a whole channel on the Roku network. I don't think I play with spirits. Well, if you don't think you play with spirits, then that's already a good thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you don't play with spirits, then that's a good thing. But, and if you're already kind of like feeling like that be the case, you know, like, then stay, you know, on that path. But what I mean by that is like, I was saying earlier about when you asked why the kids are so easy to, you know, why they target kids a lot. I was saying kids are more susceptible, but you can summon and you can summon spirits and different forms of spirits and different types of spirits by just causing them to exist. You know what I'm saying? You can conjure them. You know what I mean? Like, so that's why I say just, you don't get it. It's okay. It's okay. We'll talk about it another time. We'll talk about it another time. Just protect yourself. You know what I'm saying? Be very careful of. Okay, so here's an example. I have an example, right? Music, bro, you leave. Music, right? So you know how they say like some music, you know, controls people, or some music makes you want to, you know, do bad things or have bad behaviors or be sad or be mad and stuff like that. And for a long time, people used to always say like ghetto music or ghetto rap music was the reason why the black population was angry and killing people and stuff like that, because it's being influenced through the music. Well, to a degree, they're not wrong, because music is frequency and you can control people through frequency. So you can influence people's behavior. So, in other words, you can alter people, you can conjure things out of people, you can bring things to life by conjuring it. If I want you to be angry, I can make you angry. So it's similar with like spirits. You can conjure spirits, like the spirit of fear. I can, like the spirit of all of these other things. Dude, I really don't get it. It's okay. We'll talk about it another time. I'm trying to explain it, but it's cool. It's cool. Nah, I'm not gonna do that. Not yet. Okay, alright. Fuck it. I think it was 2019, early 2020, or 2021. Don't remember when it was exactly, but I used to. What's up from the UK, Mrs. Dread? I'm not gonna do it. I can't. Even with me trying to, I can't. I just can't. Miss Dread, thanks for the follow. I appreciate you from the UK. What an amazing place to be tuned in from, and I appreciate you for tuning in all the way from the UK. We have other UK viewers as well. My boy Darth is from the UK. My boy Monkey is also from the UK. It can't be that. No, bro. It was bad, bro. It was bad. It was bad, dog. It was probably like one of the most terrifying things I've ever experienced in my life. I'm not even fucking joking with you. I'm laughing about it, but not much, just chilling now. My pupper's asleep. How about yourself? I'm doing pretty good. We've had a pretty good stream so far today. We've been chatting it up and talking about some experiences that we've had with like the supernatural or the paranormal or like ghosts and spirits and stuff. And watching some pretty cool videos. We watched some scary story videos, some true scary story videos. And now we're watching Mr. Beast, Mrs. Dread. And speaking of dread, you know what I'm saying? I got some dreads on me. You feel me? I got the locks on me. You feel me? Dread telling the reverse. No, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I did one of them already, and that was all. Everyone only did one, so I only did one, and I'm gonna leave it at one. I'm not gonna tell the other one. Heck yeah, glad to hear that. I don't scare easy. Oh, you don't scare easy? Okay, facts. I don't usually scare easy either, but sometimes it depends on the circumstance. Like, cause right now I'm telling Munt, man, like, I like some things that is like, there's just like a level of shit where it's just like I don't even like fucking with. You know what I'm saying? And I was telling Munt, I was like, some shit is like, I will debunk your story if you tell it. I mean, you could debunk it. You could debunk it however you like. But the truth of the matter is, it was definitely an experience that I experienced. And I saw with my own two shits. There's no way that you could debunk this. Nah, I'm not telling it. It doesn't matter how many times you want to know. I'm not gonna tell it. You keep edging. You edge so hard. I tried. No, I legit tried to tell you the story, but I just can't. I can't. I don't think my mouth is ready to regurgitate that. I've only ever told this story to, I think, like 2 other people in my life. Just do a 10-second summary. I tried to do a 10-second summary, and you were like, "Oh, I don't get it. I don't understand. I'm confused." Nope. LOL. I've seen ghosts. I've walked through ghosts, been chased by a poltergeist, and had things thrown in my apartment from passed away family members and toys, and my stereo turned on when they were all switched off. What part of you in the UK? It be they say it usually be some spooky shit going on in the UK. You've seen ghosts, walk through ghosts, been chased by a poltergeist. Now that being chased, fuck no. That is uneasy. That's uneasy as hell. Had things thrown in my apartment from passed away family members. I'm about 2 hours away from London in a town called Ipswich. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. It'd be a lot of shit going on in London too. People be saying, I mean, not London, in the UK. People be saying a lot of A lot of spooky shit be happening out there too. Family members and toys in my stereo. Someone was saying earlier in the chat how when they was a kid, they TV turned on random at 2 in the morning. What's something about Ipswich? Tell us something about the town in which you live in.
To find out. Who is right, Dr. Zahe or all the conspiracy theories on the internet?
Okay, Jimmy.
Yes, sir.
Help me.
Oh, whoa. Is that an entrance?
Yes.
I cannot believe I'm entering the Sphinx. I want to see if that temple's real. I'm not sure I'm gonna fit.
You will.
Whoa. This is cool. All right, let's see if there's any hidden gold. Zahe, I just see
He said behind
an empty
you.
hole.
Then I need you to give a statement right now. I need a statement.
All right, Zahe, there was nothing inside the Sphinx.
White noise at 2:30 in the morning. Nah, I would have took the stereo back to the place in which I bought it. I would have been cool. I'd be like, hey, look, you can have this. I don't want it. I don't want it. You can have it. Give me my money back. No, actually, you can keep the money. You can keep the money. I just want to give you the stereo back. That's all. That's some shit where it's like you gotta unplug that. I gotta unplug this shit.
Jimmy, we are going to make history.
And what better way to make history than by leaving a message for the future? How long do you think this paper will survive down here?
Thousands of years.
Really?
We'll dig it now.
With the letter, can I bury this gold swarm?
Perfect.
This is worth $10,000.
Really? This is for the future.
Yo. And I guess the internet conspiracy theories are right, because the Sphinx definitely has gold in it now, thanks to the rarest swarm in the entire world. Guys, I'm trusting you not to steal this gold. At this point, I was starting to wonder what the other boys were doing until I heard this sound above me. Zahe, do you hear some helicopters? I can't believe we're doing this! Somehow, the boys convinced the Egyptian military and government to let them fly around in helicopters.
He said, I ain't gonna lie, I need to hear this story. It seems better than any book I've read. I'm invested. I'm gonna keep edging you, buddy. You're gonna, cause you're not getting this story out of me, man. At least not right now. At least not tonight. At least not tonight. You're not gonna get this story out of me. I've done so much to suppress that memory, and I really don't want to. I really don't want to access it again. At least not right now. It's better to talk about these things. It is, but I'm okay. I'm okay. Trust me. I've talked about this story. Like I said, I think I've told like 2 to 3 people I've told that are very, very close to me. Do it. Clap, Unc.
While Zahe and I were exploring the Sphinx. This is an awesome day.
And you want to know what's crazy? So what's the big deal? You already told niggas. I ain't tell niggas. It's not me telling niggas. I haven't even told my mom this story yet. Like, me and my mom is like this. And I ain't even told my Dukes the story yet. You feel me? There's a lot of haunted areas in Ipswich. One place I visited was where 7 sisters were buried, and they were witches that were hung. They were called the 7 sisters. And if you sit there and called out 7 sisters, they would appear. And so me and a few friends did it one night, and yep, never would I do that again. That's the only time I was scared and ran for my life. That's crazy as fuck. Just ask St. Michael for protection, and I think you are fine. Are you telling that to Mrs. Dredd? What do you look for in a man? I don't look for men. I look for women, Tequila, because I like women. Just tell the story and then ask St. Michael for protection. I'm not telling the story. I'm not telling the story. I'm not doing it. Oh my goodness. I'm not saying that. I rebuke that in the name of Jesus.
But the coolest part of this entire experience is
Nah, I ain't thinking about it. I stopped thinking about it.
yet to be seen.
When you take us to the top of the Great Pyramid, you're gonna show stuff on camera that you've never shown before.
Amazing things.
No spoilers, bro. This video is gonna keep getting better as we go on. And
LOL, poor Cortez, stop being mean to him. Nah, all right, I'll say this. I'll say this. I'll give you a summary. My story is similar to the story that Mrs. Dredd just told. Except it has something to do with what Morty said earlier. I'm gonna turn you out in the name. No sir, I rebuke.
Before we climb to the top of the pyramid, we thought, what better way to look for more hidden secrets than in a place that almost no one gets to go? Rami, where are we?
We are at the tomb.
I just want the story. I've been edged for. You haven't been edged for hours. I didn't even know how the second story came up. Oh, so no, I didn't. Kinda. I kinda did. Kinda. Yeah, it was. I told Mrs. Dredd, I told Montman earlier that it was terrifying. It was for real deal terrifying. Like, niggas playing kids games and can't recite the story. I just don't want to. The pack got you paranoid, twin. Nah. This shit happened, and this shit happened like 4 or 5 years ago, I think. But I don't think it was that long. It seemed like it wasn't that long ago, but when did I move out of my apartment? I moved out of my apartment in 2021. This shit happened in, I think, like early 2020. Do I need to Montman? Do I need to put Montman in the naughty corner? Pretty much. We'll just call it that. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. Did you get or something? Why are you hiding? No one. Yeah, right. But hey, okay. No, I did not. That's not what we're talking about here, Tequila. We're talking. We've been talking about we've watched earlier today like spooky stories and watched like paranormal videos. They weren't paranormal, but some of them were paranormal videos. And we were talking about like spirits and like how spirits are real and stuff, and you like how you gotta just be careful like with what type of spirits that you play with. And then we started telling like stories about like just experiences that we've had with like ghosts or spirits and stuff like that. He said kids do that every day and they fine. You just tripping. All right. I'm not saying that, but you are entitled to your opinion. I pray that you see that not be the case, and you know that Jesus that you find Jesus. You said kids do that every day and they find you just tripping. Nah, man. The shit. So you know what's crazy? I knew somebody else. Please don't do that right now. Please don't do that right now. Please don't do that right now. I do not want to be the cause of anything that happens to you, because I do not want to be the blame. Yes, thank you. Yeah, please don't do that right now or at all. I'm telling you, bro. That's what I'm saying, bro. You gotta be careful what type of spirits you play with, man. You gotta be careful what type of spirits you mess with. That shit is no joke. Tequila said the mirror game is fake. Hey, I don't want to talk about it, man. Y'all, if y'all want to experience it for yourself, y'all go ahead and do it for yourself, man. But I ain't. I'm not talking about that shit, bro. I'm doing the best that I can to repress that memory once again, all over again. Gatekeeping your experience. Hell yeah. This shit was terrifying. What do you want me to say? You want me to just be like, oh yeah, no, it was, it was a fun time. No, shit was horrific. That shit scarred the fuck out of me. I can no longer take showers with the door closed. Like, what? Shit was fucking horrific. All right. Okay.
Of Emory, one of the places that is completely illegal for people to go in.
Hey Meta, what is this artwork?
Why do they wait a minute.
Worth $6.2 million.
What?
Wait a minute. Why is it completely illegal for you to go inside of this? That did not happen, Tequila. I am not co-signing that.
That's why you're gonna unlock it.
Before we go in, it's extreme.
No. He said, I'm gonna try it right now and see if they patched it. Nah, my boy. Hey, I am not to blame for anything. I'm saying right now, I do not condone any of the behavior in which you decide to do to yourself. Do I need a mod? I have mods. I'm not tripping about him asking me multiple times, but there's the mod right there, J Cakes. But thank you, Mrs. Dredd. I appreciate you. Nah, it's cool. We cool. We chilling. We good. It's no harm, no foul. Don't do it again. Don't do it again. Don't do it again. Don't do it again. Why would you need a mod? Hey, I ain't got nothing to do with that. I ain't got nothing to do. I ain't got nothing to do with it, my boy. I ain't got nothing to do with it, my boy. Just be careful. That's all I'ma say. Just be careful. No, Tequila. None of that. Nothing happened like what you thinking, Tequila. What's supposed to occur? I don't get it. How old are you? Let me ask you a question, man. How old are you? I'm getting like vibes of like 12 to like maybe like 22. What's supposed to happen? I'm just shitting now. This space is for everyone. No bans or timeouts. Jay, take a chill pill. I was joking around when I said naughty corner. Gotcha. Yeah, nah, he yeah, everybody cool. We cool. Let's see what Mr. Beast about to do.
Extremely important.
Yeah.
Not to touch these walls. Do you hear me, Nolan?
Loud and clear. You should stay out here. Just maybe.
Hey, finger
I
food.
will not touch the walls. Finger food. What's
Wall
that?
toucher.
What does that mean? Wall toucher? Hey, Butterfingers.
I just want to know, why is this pyramid illegal to enter?
Oh.
Ready?
Yeah, I thought I had seen it all, but nothing could have prepared me for what I was about to see in this tomb. Whoa. Guys, come in here. Oh my gosh.
Oh,
This is beautiful.
wow.
This was the tomb of the high priest at the time, which is like the pope of the time. No one is allowed in here because these colors cannot be hurt after surviving 4,600 years.
This drawing is 4,600 years old?
Exactly, 4,600
It's
years old.
everywhere. Whoa.
And tombs like this were sometimes more important than pyramids for us. They explain the
Yo, this shit crazy. It how's engagement today? It's actually been pretty good, high key. Did I forget a step? Ain't shit happening. I don't know. Maybe you did. Maybe you didn't. I'm not gonna confirm nor deny. Shit's actually been really good today. Strangely, as strange as it seems, engagement has been fucking high. I think we had 8 people. I think that was where we maxed out at, either 8 or 10. Which W's in the chat for having 8 to 10 viewers. Yeah, W's in the chat for having up to 10 viewers. And they were consistent too for a little bit. It dropped down, I would say it dropped down to maybe like 1 or 2. Then it went back up to 4. Now it went just went back up to 6. But yeah, probably. Yeah, I think it was even before that, before the Sesame Street one, when we was watching the first one. It's working? Nah, I don't know. Even before the Sesame Street one, we had like 8 when we were watching like the very first video. But yeah, that one was a good one too. It's working. I'm just shaking ass uncontrollably. Well, keep shaking ass, mud man.
daily life of Egyptians. This is the one we figured out how ancient Egyptians made wine.
Really?
They're stomping on grapes up here and going through the process to bottling the wine.
So this is like a YouTube video, but 5,000 years ago.
This is a how-to video.
Dude, this is the most beautiful room I've ever been.
Wait, Carl, there's more over here. Whoa, what is all this?
These are normal ancient Egyptians giving the normal offerings, ta and hanket.
Wait a minute. This man told him to not touch the walls when he come in here. In almost every scene, you see Jimmy almost touching the walls. Jimmy, what are you doing?
Bread and beer to the high priest Emery.
How do you think the high priest would have reacted if they offered season 2 Mr. Beast Lab Swarms that are available now?
I think Emery would very much appreciate it.
Much like the buzz around Mr.
Coming to the next stream for the story. You still might not get that story out of me.
Mr. Beast Lab Swarm Season 2, our 4th day in Egypt was just getting started.
We're kicking things off by going to the workman's tomb and joining an active excavation. Today's gonna be a great day. Let's have some fun. Woo! The only thing that can make this moment better is some Feastables chocolate.
Ooh, wait, for all of us maybe?
Yeah, you can look at the pyramids.
Man, that would hit with Feastables though in my mouth probably.
And so, with only 22 hours left, I thought we'd upgrade from camels to something a little faster.
Red Run ready?
Go for it.
This is so sick!
Yeah! Woo! This is way too much fun!
Let's go! We're ATVing by the pyramids right now.
Why do we ever ride camel?
Damn, I would love to go check out these pyramids.
We are now at the workman's tomb. Let's see if we can find one.
And who better to show us around the workman's tomb? Once again, Dr. Zahi.
These are the tombs of the pyramid builders.
According to Zahi, this is literally where the people who built the pyramids were buried over 4,600 years ago.
In many other tombs, Jimmy, you see beautiful painting, but those people are poor.
This is so beautiful.
This man, his name is Neferfis.
Wow. And I know what you're thinking. Just because the writing on the wall says the people who built the pyramids are buried here it doesn't actually prove that they were. And I thought the same thing until I saw this.
Wait.
Is that what I think it is?
Is that a skull? Zahi, I need to ask you something because they're going to question this. You did not put the skull here.
No. This is the exact location of the skeleton.
From 4,600 years ago.
Yes, we will not move it.
And you're letting me excavate it. Is that a spine?
Whoa. Yeah, we found out that all the skeleton here of men and women had a stress on their back.
Okay.
Obviously.
Because they're moving 2-ton blocks?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Very smart guy. Those, nothing.
Yeah?
You're not saying anything.
This is why you keep saying that aliens didn't build the pyramids, because the workers' bodies are literally here. This might be the coolest thing I've ever done. Thank you for having me do this, Zahi. And tonight, we still have an insane adventure left.
We will reveal many secrets for the first time to the world.
He's not joking. We will literally be ascending to the highest point inside the Great Pyramid, where less than 50 people in modern history have been.
This might be the best day ever.
Perfect.
But before we ascend to the top of the Great Pyramid, we need to recharge our energy back at base camp.
You know why I gathered all of you here?
Ancient Egypt?
More important, the season 1 of Swarms is almost over.
Right here is every single swarm currently in existence.
What the fuck?
And this is the last
This
time
man-
you'll ever see them.
This man do a good job at like just like throwing his own promos. Jimmy, I like it. Hey, you can't be mad at it.
Are these not the coolest things on the planet? Robbie, do you have kids?
Yes.
Do you think they'll like some of these?
I think they will obsess over them for the rest of time.
Grab whichever ones you're missing from your collection, because once they're gone forever.
Ooh, this is cool.
You can find swarms at Walmart, Target, and Amazon in the US, and around the world in top toy retailers. The last batch of Season 1 swarms are flying off the shelves, so make sure you get them before they're gone forever.
Do any of you have a hyperchrome? We only made 1,000 of them.
Wait, what is this?
Oh, okay, well, Carl took it. And now, what you've all been
What
waiting
the fuck?
for, we're finally going to ascend to the top of the Great Pyramid. This is the part of the pyramid we're going to be climbing to. Wish us luck.
And to make sure we explored this entire pyramid, our guide suggested that before we go to the highest point, we make a stop at the very lowest point, hundreds of feet deep below the pyramid.
Why are we going down this 300-foot tunnel?
Well, you asked for things that no one else does.
Why did the pharaohs just build a nice staircase to the top?
Because they wanted to protect their mummies and treasure. That's the whole point of a pyramid.
Pyramids make me regret being 6'5".
Yeah, dude, that was a stupid choice.
Bro, look how deep that tunnel goes.
I hate being tall.
Please tell me we're halfway there. Please.
Nowhere close.
And he wasn't lying. This tunnel kept going for hundreds of feet, but after almost an hour struggling through these narrow passageways,
My knees, ow.
Jimmy, this feels like we're buried alive.
we finally made it to the bottom.
Whoa, I can stand.
That's a nice hat.
Is it normal to be lightheaded?
We just crawled down over 300 feet.
I have bad knees that hurt. Whoa, this is pretty huge.
When we first discovered this, we came into here, this massive chamber, and nothing was found.
Why was it empty?
That's another decoy.
They went through all this effort just to create a decoy chamber.
Correct, which makes you wonder,
Is the chamber we found the real chamber?
is it also a decoy?
Which would imply that Khufu's body could still be in here, somewhere in the pyramid, proving that the pyramids were built as tombs for the kings of Egypt. But this decoy chamber also included the
No, you're
deepest
fine.
point in all
What
of
kind
the
of puppy do you
pyramid.
have?
I'm gonna be the person that's gone the deepest. I'm at the lowest point of the pyramid!
And now that we've been to the lowest point of the pyramid, let's go to the top.
From here at the bottommost point, the same long passage took us to where we could meet Dr. Zahi and begin our ascent to the top of the pyramid.
A standard cockapoo cross Portuguese water dog. Sounds like a pretty cute dog.
Who's staying behind? All right. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. No! Hey, Nolan, it was nice knowing you.
Hey, fair and square.
And so from there, we somehow ended up back in the corridor we went through on day 1 to get to the king's chamber.
We started the video off going down this tunnel, but to end the video, we're going to the hidden chambers up above. In the last 5,000 years, less than 50 people that we know of have been up here. Is this a bad time to say I'm afraid of heights?
I couldn't think of a worse time for you to tell me that.
And let me tell you, it was not easy getting up here. The top of this ladder led to another tiny passageway.
The final hour of the challenge, and we're making a journey to the top of the pyramid. This is hard.
Good, Jimmy. Good.
I don't have any dogs, but I want one. And the dog that I want is a Yorkie. I want a Yorkshire Terrier. Yep.
Boy.
Not gonna lie, I thought this would be much easier. What is this over here?
We are in the third chamber now. We have two under us. But the most important one are room number 3, 4, and 5. Now, room number 4.
All right, let's keep her going.
Okay, let's go.
Chamber number 4. Whoa! Carl, look at this!
Yo!
We're about to head to the tippy top of the pyramid.
This is now my favorite video ever.
Isn't it awesome that Nolan's not here?
Yeah, that's my favorite part of this entire thing.
But anyways, let's head to the top. Let's do it. Oh my gosh. Woo! Zahe!
Yes.
How did you do?
Oh, she's like Velcro, like sticking to your side. I basically brought her back from the brink of death. The breeder was allowing her to die at a month old. So, oh wow, L breeder. Honestly, if you want a clingy, affectionate dog, get a cockapoo. I want the dog to be like kinda clingy, but not too clingy, cause then it's like, cause I'm not that clingy, and then I would become annoyed at how clingy the dog is. However, I do want a Yorkie because A, they don't shed, B, they're hypoallergenic, and C, I would love like a dog just to be chilling in my lap sometimes when I'm like playing a game. Or like I could just like have the dog on my desk right here, just like have him chilling, you know, like he's small enough. I could put like a little bed right here on the desk, and he just be chilling right there, like literally like right next to me, or on my lap. That's what I would like. Sanguis cockapoo. Oh, they don't shed either. Okay, what they look like? Let me see what they look like. Googling a cockapoo right now, so I can see what they look like. Ooh, yeah, I've seen these dogs before. My friend has one of these dogs. Yeah, I like the little brown. I like how they look like a little bear. Little brown bear. I like that. I like that one too. Yeah. Oh, they're a Cocker Spaniel Poodle mix. That's right. Typically a miniature poodle. Oh, yes, yes. A cockapoo. A do-what-a-do. Okay.
Do this. I have no idea.
And just like that, we are now at the highest point inside the pyramid.
We're now in the tallest room in the tallest tower.
Oh my gosh.
What was that, a bat? What the fuck was that?
We made it, Chandler.
Oh, that one. That was a bat.
Bats in here. This is not how I wanted the video to end. We got like 2 minutes left and we're being attacked.
Stop making so much noise.
This is one of the names of the gangs who built the pyramids. Hyper means teen, Simsu means friends, Cartouche, Hofu, Hofu.
This means the group, friends/gang of Hofu, and that was written 4,600 years ago.
Exactly.
Throughout this video, we have learned as much as we could about the origins of the pyramids, and the Egyptologists have shown us the best evidence they could find.
Egyptians were the builders.
From the workman's tomb to the skeletons buried nearby, which had all been affected by manual labor, to looking under the Sphinx for secret rooms and treasure.
There's not aliens down there.
To researchers, this graffiti is the nail in the coffin for anyone who doubts that ancient Egyptians built these pyramids as tombs for their pharaohs.
This is the end of our adventure.
I have no idea why Egypt let us do all the things we did, but I'm eternally grateful. Shout out to this country. You guys rock.
Subscribe for Mr. Beast.
It's
Damn, Mr. Beast. Let me have 100 hours of access in the pyramids. Damn. I need to go get some of them Swarmies. Season 2 of the Gold Swarms. I need to get that $10,000 one. All right. Thank you for joining the Discord. Shason? What's up, Shason? Thanks for the follow. How are you? I appreciate you for following. Thank you for joining the Discord, Mrs. Dread. Also, honestly, if you want to, yep, same as God. Take a lot of grooming, Floofy. Cut, aren't they? Unfortunately, Dolly had to be shaved down, so she's not fluffy at the moment. They come in toy, mini, standard, or maxi. I would probably want it mini. I would probably want a minute. I'm doing good. I was actually about to end it after this video gone off. I'm super tired now, so I don't know. Hip Hop Tyler J. Lolly Freestyle. How long is it? How long is it? It's a beat. Oh. Yes. Send pics of Dolly in the Discord. Let's see what this is. It's a beat. This is the best shit I've ever heard in my life. Best shit I ever heard in my life. So good that this shit is over now. That shit was so good. That was the best shit I ever heard in my life, and it was so good that the stream is about to end. That's just how great it was. Let's see. Let's do show your art, because your puppy is your art. Your puppy is your art. Yeah. Oh, fuck. Yeah, it's past my bedtime. I'm getting tired. Oh, y'all can't see it. Okay, wait. Yeah, send it in the thread music and art, I guess. I think that would be a cool place to show it so everyone can see the doggy. Dolly. Yeah, reactions. I hope to see it there, Mrs. Dread. However, I am now about to end stream. It's a shorter stream for the day. I usually stream about 8 hours. We usually do just some fun stuff, you know, when we're in here. I'm trying to add more reacts. More reacts. Oh, wow. What a cute little dog. Oh, that's a cute doggy. Okay, I'm gonna show it, chat. I'm gonna show it. Look at how cute the dog is. Chat, you telling me like this ain't a cute ass dog? This is a cute ass dog, chat. This is a cute ass dog. Look at Dolly. Hi, Dolly. Oh, look, it's Stitch. Yeah. So what you could do, right? What you could do, Mrs. Dread, is you just put the dog in like a bag, like a doggy bag, right? Like what, you know, like a little doggy bag where it can sit and chill and be comfortable. They got a little, vent thing, you know. Put the dog in the bag, and then put the dog in the bag, and then put the bag in a box. But like, you know, like cut a hole in the box and like poke some holes in the box and then put like tape on the top of the box, right? After you put tape on the top of the box, you go to your local postal service and you put a shipping sticker on the box and have it shipped to in the United States, Jacksonville, Florida. So that way I'll be able to have Dolly as my own. I think that sounds like a great idea. I don't know about you, but I think that's a great idea. I think that is a fantastic idea. And look. Don't we kind of look alike, me and Dolly? Don't we kind of? Don't we kind of look alike? You know what I'm saying? We got the same kind of skin tone. Same kind of eyes. I think we perfect for each other. But okay, chat. I gotta do my shameless plugs. I'm gonna do my shameless plugs right now. I appreciate everybody for tuning in and hanging out with your boy. Thank you so much. I post daily gameplay content on my YouTube channel. If y'all are interested in my YouTube channel, by all means, go follow. It's All Day Gameplay. At All Day Gameplay. This is it right here. We have over 4,000 subscribers, over 779 videos. I'm not monetized yet, and I'm trying to get monetized because I want me a plaque. I want me a plaque as well. That's one of my goals. So fuck with your boy. You know what I'm saying? Go subscribe up. Yeah, follow me on TikTok as well if you have TikTok. It's easy to find. It's the same as my Twitch. Bam. That's me right there. I post, on there often, quite frequently. So I would appreciate y'all. Thank y'all so much, man. Shit, And then if you go on my TikTok, you can click this link that's in my bio. That's right here. Bam. And then it'll pull up all of my shits. I make music. Here's my gaming channel. Here's my Twitch. Here's my Instagram. Here's my TikTok. Here's my Twitter. Everything's there. Available for you to check it out. LMAO, this girl, love this girl. She actually saved me as I saved her. I was giving up before I got her. Aw, that's really nice. That's something that, like, I've only ever had. I had a cat when I was little. Well, not when I was little. I had dogs when I was little, but like I was like really, really little. So the dog that I had, her name was China. Someone stole China when I was a little kid. So like I never really had that chance to like really bond with a pet. I had a cat when I was in like middle school, but the cat started to get on my nerves. And so we gave the cat to my neighbor. So I never really had the chance to like really bond with an animal for real like that. So like when people like when I see people and they're talking, I'm talking to people and they're like, like, oh yeah, like my dog is just more than a dog. Like it's more than a pet. Like it's my family. You know what I'm saying? Like when people have this like sentiment towards pets, I never really understood it. Outside of the sentimental value that is there, like like what you saying, like she saved your life, like that's something like not that I guess I never really understood. Like sometimes pets like really help people, like for real in that aspect. But like I'm definitely the type of person to where it's just like, oh damn, my dog died, all right, let me just get another one, but I only say that because I've never had that like real deal connection with a pet like that. I don't even have any pets. Like there's no pets in my house. And outside of my cat that I had when I was in middle school and the dog china that I had when I was like a really little kid. Like I'm talking like a baby. I never really had that. Never really understood that, but I'm glad that you're, you know, that the Dolly was there for you, and I'm happy that you were there for her as well. You know. Thank you. I low-key do want a Yorkie, like a lot. I went to this one pet store and I saw a Yorkie and I was just like, damn, if only you weren't $3,000, I would get you right now. Like, I really liked it. And I'm not a big animal guy, which is why I don't also have pets, but like I feel like I want a fox. If I were to be really honest, I want a fox. Like I think that those are the type of pets that I want. I want a fox, and I'm gonna name him Fantastic. I want an alligator, and his name is gonna be Ferocious. I would love to own a red panda. I want one of those too. That's so cute. But yeah, can't have those things. Try pets for homes. Let me see what you're talking. Let's see what you're talking real quick. Hold on now. Pets for homes. That might be a UK. Is that only a UK thing? Yeah, it's a UK thing. Do they sell to the US? Nah, they don't sell to US. It seems like you're visiting from the US. Visit our US site instead. Yeah. Lancaster puppies. Huh. Oh, my headphones just died. I've always said if I find a baby fox abandoned, I'm raising it. Hell yeah, me too. I am definitely doing that. I'm definitely raising a baby fox if I find one. $600? $600? That's in Indiana. Indiana? Salem, Indiana? Yeah, that's Indiana. I mean, that's cool as shit. Okay, but that's not where I'm located, so I have to go change where I'm located. Yeah, see where I'm at, they be hitting over the head, bro. I swear. I got a close encounter with a wild fox mama. I saved her and her babies from a pit bull that some teens were deliberately gonna set it free to kill. That's fucking terrible. That's terrible. That is terrible. Ooh, that's cute. That dog is not the cutest. Oh, I don't know. That's terrible. I would have plucked those kids upside the head. There's a cockapoo. There's another cockapoo. There's a Maltipoo. There's a Shih Tzu. Okay, that's cute. He's smiling. You see these prices? Yo, 100% the teen's fault. I probably would have. No way. A Shiba for $750. I would also grab one of those. Father and the mother. That means it's going to be kind of big, huh? Nah, that's fire. Malteses. Can I find Yorkies, please? Can I find Yorkies, please? There we go. 18. Yeah, see, nah, they be hitting over the head for these Yorkies. Yeah, they be hitting over the head for these Yorkies. I'm gonna have to go somewhere else. I'm gonna have to go somewhere else for a Yorkie. Should be able to change the breed. Oh my goodness. What's happening? That's right. There we go. They have Yorkie poos? Oh, I want to know what those look like. They kind of cute. Yeah, nah. See, they hitting it over the head, bro. This makes no sense. $1,000, $19.90. Always keep a look at some go. Oh, look at it, cause some go cheap. There, Dolly was only 400. Oh yeah, no, that's a great deal. Oh, look at this one. This one's so cute. I like these two. $9.75. That's not bad. But that's in Virginia. See, these by distance. Yeah. See, they just get farther and farther away. All right, let's go. Let's check regular Yorkshire Terriers. $305. I feel like it's not even showing me like where I'm located at. Oh, see, that should say Pennsylvania. Yeah, I would have to get my. Should be able to do a near me setting. All right, let's. Yeah. Yeah, no, it doesn't give me that option. It gives me Florida. It gives me like a lot of areas in Florida. But from what it looks like, I'm gonna have to go out of state. Yeah. I'm gonna have to go out of state just to get a fucking dog. Cause I ain't no way in hell I'm paying $3,000, $2,000. Nah. Set the mileage you're prepared to travel. Where do you see that at though? The mileage that you're prepared to travel. I don't see that. That travel over an hour to get our dogs. Yeah, I think that's what might have to happen. I think that might be what has to happen. Archie, look at Archie. Are you looking for a playful, affectionate, and hyperallergenic puppy? Meet Archie, one of our adorable Yorkie Bioware Terrier puppies. He kind of ugly. Not 100% ugly, but kind of ugly. I like Bingo. Bingo was his name. I like the way that Bingo's fur looks. He looked chill, like he just be chilling. And Bingo was his name, oh. There was a farm who had a dog, and Bingo was his name, oh. B-I-N. Oh, they have a video. He looks so scared. He looked terrified. Oh my gosh. Okay. Going out of state. Going out of state. I'm going out of state so I can get me a dog. I'm a sweet Yorkie mixed puppy looking for. My mom is Cavachon and dad is purebred Yorkshire. See, oh, Cavachon? What is that? Okay, I see. I don't necessarily like its face. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I wanted to see, but I'm not impressed. Choco. Let's see what you talking. I don't know if I want a male Yorkie or a female Yorkie. I think I might get a female Yorkie. I don't know though. Gumdrop? Not the gumdrop buttons. Cavalier King Charles, a bishop purebred together is what makes a Cavachon. Oh, so a Cavachon is already a mixture of something. I am, as you probably can tell, I am not familiar with dog. Look at how cute this dog looks. This is what I want right there. That. If I could just have this right there, then yeah, I'd be satisfied. Have y'all ever noticed like the hairs around the Yorkshire's mouth? It low key look like a mustache. Like for real, like a big ass mustache, like goatee kind of thing. Jack Russell Terrier, Yorkshire mix. Jack Russell Terrier, Yorkshire mix. Wesley, Yorkshire. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go out of town. Florida, they taxing. They taxing crazy. In Florida, Bruno. I like Bruno. They taxing crazy in Florida. I gotta get my dog not in Florida. All right, chat. This time for real, I'm getting off. I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all so much for hanging out with me. It makes me feel good. It makes me feel very good. I appreciate y'all hanging out with me. I hope y'all have fun, because I sure did. And I will see y'all in the next stream for sure. Until then.